Say this out loud. I'm going to say this out loud. Hi, everybody. It's me. Welcome back to me. I'm not even on this episode nor next episode because I'm going to be gone again. But that's the way it worked out. I was like, hey, can I be on the show? And you're like, NBA starts.
You can. There's a four.
No, but NBA starts or whatever. And I'm like,
have opinions on most of the topics besides the NBA playoffs.
Fuck Boston.
Well, then cool. You have an opinion on everything, including the NBA playoffs.
Who's the other team?
The Mavs.
Dallas?
Yeah.
Fuck Dallas.
It's like the worst final.
Right. Right. Oh, all of a sudden.
Worse if it was Lakers Celtics.
Yeah, all of a sudden people are mad. Oh, the Lakers are bad. Oh, the Golden State Warriors are bad.
They are kind of the evil empire.
It's fun when California is good, and it sucks when California is
won't
bad.
go that far.
It's weird hearing the Lakers are the evil empire because they're broke as fuck.
They're broke as fuck. They don't got to stop watching.
They are the evil empire, but they're the evil empire like when the Mando universe is happening.
They're the Werner Herzog of the NBA.
They would like to see the baby.
They'd like to see the baby. Well, and it's Bronny James.
Bronny James going 7th overall because they're like,
I know.
They're like, this guy's nigh undraftable. I mean, number 4. Fuck it.
We can get a really young player who's not that good and a really old player who's still quite good.
Who's still better than most, actually.
Why can't just get a young player you could build around?
No, because now you can have the Bronny Bron show.
Well, the problem is that there's a lot of places they don't actually care about being good. They care about selling jerseys.
Right, and you have to buy 2 of them. It's like a collector's now. You have to buy both the Bron and the Bronny. Because it's not going to be James Jr., it's going to be Bronny on the back. It's going to be like a Chicharito situation.
He's like the Scrappy Doo of the NBA. Get out of here, man.
Scrappy Doo.
We're going to save it with him. It's like no one wants him.
And I think people like Scrappy. I think it's more of a Godzuki situation.
Damn.
Where it's only released for the TV American cartoon.
People also love to hate Scrappy.
That's true. And that's not fair.
But he doesn't warrant hate.
It's not fair to Bronny. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know much about him.
It's like Godzuki.
I know he's not that good.
It's like Godzuki. You know about him and you're like, whatever, it's a small Godzilla. And then you move on.
No,
see?
I know Godzuki's annoying as shit.
See, why do you know that?
Because I've seen that show, that Hanna-Barbera Godzilla show. And
it's on
Godzuki's
Netflix.
trash.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid on those Nick at Night. Or not, that's not Nick at Night. Which one was that one?
Opening to it?
And Godzuki.
That summarizes the whole show. Because it starts off awesome, like 40 stories high, Godzilla, and then Godzuki. It's like, who invited this idiot, this clown?
Fuck
this
Godzuki.
goofy-ass goober. Get him out of here. He's out of place.
Hold on. Don't make... I just remember him being around.
He sucks.
Godzuki.
There's a lot of goofy Godzilla stuff you could put in there that people would actually get hype about, like Gigan or Megalon. Or
he's not even as cute as I thought he was.
No, he looks stupid as hell.
But he still looks better than the Japanese version of Godzuki, basically.
Oh, you're talking about Minya?
Minya, yeah.
That guy, that little rat. See, that's who I was thinking about. Minya was cute as fuck.
Minya looked like...
He's weird looking, but he's cute as fuck.
He looked like a retired Chuck E. Cheese attraction.
Damn, you're
falling
close
apart.
to adopting pugs sometimes.
Wait, what's the name? Minya? How do you spell that?
Minya, I think
Just type Godzilla.
Minya, I think. Godzilla.
If you type in Godzilla M, it'll show up.
Oh, there's this idiot. Yeah, I was thinking of this guy.
Yeah.
Look at that. That looked like me as a baby. That's me as a toddler right there.
Well, that's not even the one I was thinking of. The other one was that one. Yeah, that looks like some Five Nights at Freddy's type shit. I don't need to see that.
Well, how about this guy just drooling fucking...
that's him, yeah.
I was going to say, what is it, Baja Blast just right out of his mouth?
He's trash is what I'm saying.
He's fine.
No.
Look at him. He's just a little guy.
Throw him away.
He's better than Godzuki.
That's not a high bar.
Yeah, that is a low bar.
So long story short,
Opposite of
Serenity
high.
says, ew to all of it. But that's Bronny, is what we're saying. That's Bronny. And we have to accept him for who he is, all right? He's just a
going
little
back to
guy.
Cleveland, the idea of selling LeBron jersey. No, they're good now, actually. I forgot that.
Yeah, I think
He's not going back to Cleveland.
I don't think he's going back to Cleveland.
No, I forgot the Cavaliers themselves are good. They made a playoff run.
They're okay. They just fired their coach, which they should not have done. Their coach, I think they overachieved, especially considering how beat up they were. Their second best player did not play in the last series they were in.
And this is where I get lost on the basketball conversation. Because I'm very much like the Raiders, where Lakers are the only team that matters. And I'll maybe care about some of the other people sometimes, like I do in the NFL. But otherwise, why am I caring about the Celtics?
Well, the thing that Gertz has taught me as he's basically taken me under his wing as his basketball disciple is teams don't fucking matter anymore. They really does.
It's just people, right?
It's just people that matter now.
Yeah.
And I blame Kevin Durant.
Should
I blame Kevin Durant?
I think
It was probably before Kevin Durant.
I don't know. I mean, you could probably blame LeBron more for it, though unfairly, because I think LeBron, when he left Cleveland,
When he took his talents to Long Beach.
when he took his
Long
talents
Beach.
to Long Beach.
That's right. Long
Yeah,
Beach.
That's what he said. I believe that is the quote. I'm gonna take my talents to Long Beach.
Long Beach is in California, but is there also a Long Beach
wait.
in Miami?
Was it? Is that what he said?
I'm taking
South Beach.
South Beach.
Take my
There you go.
talents to South
I was
Beach.
like, Long Beach. That's not correct. Go
Take my
ahead.
talents to South Beach.
2010, the decision.
I mean, that did start this whole thing of player mobility. But to LeBron's credit, he has never demanded a trade. So I don't think it's quite fair to blame him, though I think a lot of people like to, because a lot of people like to hate on him.
Mm-hmm.
He did start the trend of big stars moving. a lot.
Right.
I think he started that trend.
I mean, he did it once. He went from Cleveland, then he went to
Miami,
then he went
to
back.
Cleveland. And
That's
then
fine.
and then to LA.
That's 4 times.
That's a lot.
For a 35-year career.
It's
He's old as fuck.
I think he's going into career 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like math. Wow. 21 years, 4 teams. What is that?
Slightly over 5 years.
Yeah, that's a pretty good tenure for most things.
I mean, I don't criticize him for it because, again, he upheld his contract. So
Right.
he's not like
And-
one of those guys that comes in and like demands a trade in the middle of his
In
contract.
all those years, wasn't he in Miami like 2? Like,
He was in Miami for 4 years.
oh, I thought it was only 2 for some reason.
Yeah, he won 2 championships.
Right.
You're probably thinking of that.
Yeah.
Because his first year in Miami, they went and then they lost to the Mavs in the finals. And then they won 2 years in a row. And then they lost to the Spurs his 4th year. And then he bounced out there.
And so the moral of the story is go watch Godzilla vs. Kong in 4DX, which is what spurred this conversation somehow. And I need to bring it back to things I know what the fuck are happening.
I do blame Kevin Durant more.
For Godzilla?
Yeah.
The move to Golden State was weak as fuck.
That was super weak as fuck.
It was
And
weak as shit.
I'm not even a big Golden State hater. It's just like because they weren't shit for so long, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You know, but like now.
And I like Steph.
Right, and then but they moved him out of Oakland, which was probably the biggest crime. Is that they got good and they're like, "Bye, Oakland.
Yeah.
Fuck all of you. And time to go to the San Francisco, where every seat has like a NFC chip where you tap it and you can pay for drinks at the thing. It's like super high
So
tech.
were you a Warriors fan since they were in Oakland?
No. My dad was because my dad hated Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he was a Lakers fan. And then he's like, what? He went to the Lakers. Fuck that. I'm going to be a Golden State Warriors fan.
Okay.
I started, oh shit. I need to find it real quick because it's relevant. I started stupidly as a Utah Jazz fan for one reason and one reason only.
Post Malone?
Yes, Post Malone. This was back in the 90s. Post Malone was also a child.
The Postman Malone.
I know he's the mailman. That's not even the right name. NBA, hold on.
I'm trying to forget him.
It's because of NBA Jam.
It's because of NBA Jam. But look what I saw at Target that just made me go, "Oh, no one's ever gonna buy this." But I would have bought this maybe 15 years ago. It's fucking NBA Jam pop figures. John Stockton, Karl Malone. One a raging racist right winger, and the other don't Google him. Just don't Google him if you want to have a good night. Otherwise. Fuck off.
Was John Stockton racist?
John Stockton is really, really
I knew
right.
He was crazy anti-vax, but I didn't know he was racist.
I'm assuming he's racist as well. He just hasn't shown it yet,
say,
allegedly.
Malone is also pretty Republican.
Well, yeah.
No, but no.
You don't live in Utah,
That's not the worst crime. That's not the worst crime. You know the worst crime, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was trying to forget him.
Oh, yeah, no. You know the worst crime.
Because
my girlfriend didn't know that. She's like, "Oh yeah, Karl Malone.
Yeah.
He plays basketball, probably from NBA Jam." I go, "Do you know what he did?" She's like, "No." And I was like, "He did." Well, he impregnated a 15-year-old.
I think she was 13.
Good God!
He was in college.
I was about to say, at the time, like, they tried pushing him out, and this is, like, before we knew about any of these crimes.
Yeah.
But Nickelodeon would do specials with them, like, look, he's a basketball player, and he owns 18-wheelers. Isn't he so whimsical and fun? And I remembered that. And then at a certain point, I watched the right ESPN News article, and I was like, oh, he is not a good person.
He's full of crime. I don't like this at all. So I'm never buying that pop figure. But then what happened was I go, oh, I'm a Utah Jazz fan because they were fucking dynamite in that game. And then I was looking at my cousin's. I remember this vividly. His Magic Johnson poster that he had, Los Angeles Lakers, and I was like, I'm a Utah Jazz fan. And he goes, why? And I was like, because Utah's close to California. He goes, the Lakers are in California, you idiot. And I was like, oh. And then right about that time, Shaq moved to L.A.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, Kobe went to L.A.
Okay.
And when Kobe went to L.A., my sister was in Los Angeles for school.
Yeah.
And like, I want to say 2 or 3 years into his career, my sister had this newfangled device called a cellular phone. Yeah. And saw him at a club or somewhere on the street and was like calling the house number. And she goes, you know, ring, ring, ring. And then like she sees Kobe in the entourage and the guy's like, no autographs. And then she has the phone ringing and she goes, it's my little brother. Yeah. And he hands Kobe the phone and Kobe was like, please leave a message after the tone. And then Kobe left me a voicemail that I have in my possession somewhere. I need to digitize it. Yeah. And after that, it's like, all right, Kobe's the shit. And then you watch Kobe, then he runs on fucking three-peat and all the other championships, and it's great. And that's why I'm never going on a helicopter.
Yeah.
But I did see a statue at Staples Center this weekend, which was pretty. I almost fucking bawled my eyes out. That was pretty.
Still calling it Staples.
Oh fuck! I'm never gonna call it the other thing.
Yeah.
The crypt. Crypto's already dead, and it's only had the license for 2 years.
That's true. Like no one talks about crypto anymore.
Right. So it's like crypto's gonna be the name of some other bull. It's gonna be crypto AI services.
At least Staples had a good long run.
Right. And nobody even stepped foot in a fucking Staples, but they had the rights to the fucking stadium.
Yeah.
When's the last time you've been in a Staples?
Oh man, I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. But you know what? You more likely would have gone to the Staples Center than a fucking Staples.
Oh.
I mean,
yeah, probably.
We were talking about this before. I forgot what game we were seeing, but it was like Acrisure Stadium, and I'm like,
Isn't that my ketchup place, Heinz Field?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I was like,
yeah,
they do consulting. I'm like, that's not fun.
That's not fun at all.
I went to their website. I don't know what they do.
Yeah.
Consulting.
Yeah, it's Heinz Field.
But I don't know what that means.
Nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
consulting can mean so many different things.
Oh, you
depending on the
motherfuckers!
context.
You motherfuckers don't even remember Network Associates Coliseum. You know what Network Associates did? I don't know, but they owned fucking Oakland Coliseum for a long time.
Yeah.
And then, do you remember fucking your antivirus software? Do you remember antivirus software?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Norton.
McAfee Stadium. That was the fucking Raiders Stadium or McAfee Coliseum. The Raiders. That's why we moved. That's why they moved to Vegas. And now it's Allegiant. Allegiant does planes.
Yeah.
We're fine. We're okay there.
Do you fly Allegiant to show your support?
Allegiant doesn't go anywhere I want to go, and it's also more expensive, probably. So.
No, it's not.
Allegiant is cheap.
Is
Allegiant
it?
is cheap
Yeah,
as
it's like
fuck.
Frontier.
Oh well, in that case, no.
It's like a slight step above Spirit.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's bad. I have flown Allegiant.
I've flown Spirit, and thank God the best thing happened to a big motherfucker like myself.
Yeah.
I was in the very front row in the bucket seat, so my hips are all tiny, and I'm like, oh shit. In the very front where there's no seats in front of me. That was just by fucking luck.
Yeah.
And then a literal 8-year-old was sitting next to me.
Oh,
like the
nice.
smallest person of all time.
Yeah, so it's
and
like, yeah.
No, but other than that, I would have been
class.
fucked. I would have been fucked on Spirit because I'm
Yeah.
so large. Oh, I hear a rustling.
He's got to go.
I know he's got to take a dump and he's got to get his water set up and everything. But in that time, we can get right to the first podcast of the month. I think that's true. Yes.
Well, unless you count.
No, we don't. It's in the ether. It hasn't been released yet. What are we talking about? Of course, we're talking about our Patreon. It's the first episode of the month. And I knocked out 5 hours of content of a video game playing Planet Coaster to make sure I had the last 2 weeks of content for you. But while I was gone, Marcos recorded the Mexcellence. So that'll be up next week. How do you join the Patreon, you may ask? Well, you go to patreon.com/themexcellence and you can give $5, $10, $15, $25, maybe even $50 and sponsor an episode. We have all the tiers available to you. Now, let's take a look at those tiers real quick because this is the informational part of the show where we talk about the I'm Excellent tier, which gives you all the free episodes every Monday. Super Mexcellent, which gives you a member shout out, which we'll do in just a moment. Super Mexcellent 2 Turbo gives you a raffle entry. A raffle to what, you may ask? You'll see that in just a moment. And Super Mexcellente Deluxe, $25 a month, you get to pick a segment of the show, and for $50 a month, El Gran Chile, you get a whole episode by yourself of yourself. We still owe IOUs in terms of episodes, but that's mostly because we have to read. You asked us to read, and it takes us at least 3 business months to read a comic book. So that's going to be on it. Hey, who's over there? Let's take a switch. Oh, it's Tommy.
Hey, how you doing, Gary? Ain't seen in a while.
Tommy, you didn't miss anything, but
Your trip, I assume you.
oh no, I didn't even talk about that.
Okay.
Oh, I just hung out. No, it was great. It was great. I hung out with babies.
That doesn't sound great.
That
at
sounds
all.
bad.
Oh no, they're cool ass babies. Like they're cool
Where
as
do these
shit.
babies come from?
My sister.
Oh yeah, so they.
Yeah, no, but
so
they
there's
are.
a heavy bias.
Oh, they are babies, but they're
Right.
in wrestling age now. Like WWE, like they watch wrestling and then they want
they
to
walk?
wrestle.
They're
Yes,
bro, they're not babies.
they're 5 and 3.
That's not babies.
That's not a
Those
baby.
That's
are
fine. Toddlers.
Children.
Yeah.
No, those are just.
I just imagine like
kids.
from the top of the crib. Oh,
I was thinking, like these motherfuckers can do somersaults and hurricane ranas.
They're working on it. They're
That'd be
working on
dope
it.
as fuck. Yeah, I would pay to see a baby do a hurricane.
Oh, I was listening to Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes. Is that the same song?
Yes.
Gotta love me some Cody Rhodes. My little
Is
niece
that
was
really
singing
his
it.
theme song?
It's
No, that's not the words to
It's
it.
not the words to it.
Okay.
But they made it a meme to make fun of his song like
Yeah.
that.
But my little niece was was it a meme?
Yeah.
That's just what it sounds like when a
No,
baby
that's-
is singing it.
No, I can show you
I
where
just
that
imagine
originated
a baby
later.
with like Mickey Rourke's head and a physically destroyed body.
Oh, that's my
A
niece.
bad kicker.
Oh, that's my niece. My niece
One more
has
jump off the top rope can do it.
my niece. My little baby niece has full on brown bangs and a mullet. It's fucking great.
Who
It's,
gave her a mullet?
it's just her way her hair grows.
Oh, just naturally.
It's natural, dude. She's
mullet.
from Fresno. She
That's
can't help
dope
it.
as fuck. Well, in that case, she needs to just lean into it.
How far are you from Cucamonga?
Fucking 6 hours.
Oh, okay.
She needs to get like the silver caps, like those bad kids had.
Oh no, not she's not a silver tooth activities child. All right.
Those motherfuckers are dangerous.
Oh yeah, that's a whole genre of
That's
Mexican
the whole-
child. No.
You know who had those? Michael Floyd.
Michael Floyd, not even Hispanic, and he had silver teeth.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, that was always the indicator that you should
Is that
fuck
the
with that kid.
Is that the lyrics?
That-
Adrenaline in my soul.
No, that's the lyric to the meme.
And then there was whoa, which I think is the
Sami Zayn?
sure. Let's do that. Or Roman Reigns, maybe.
No.
I don't know. Point is, I could play her singing the song, and it was a good time.
Right.
Me and my girl went to the Grammy Museum, and they had a segment about mixtapes and hip hop and the history of hip hop
How
last 50
small
years.
was that section?
It was a whole floor.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
They had a whole system on
really
lowriders and
surprising,
scrapers
Why?
because it was part of hip hop. It was
Okay.
E40.
All right.
They had LL Cool J's Kangle.
Oh, that one is.
Oh no, they had a bunch of cool shit.
They
You'd
have
really
Run
like it.
DMC.
They had some Run DMC stuff.
Sweatsuits.
They had Flavor Flav's Clock.
Okay.
Oh, they had a lot of cool shit.
I was about to say, Run DMC, you actually, for some reason, find more stuff at the Rock and Roll Museum, actually.
Yeah, I would think so. Shit. Yeah, because the Grammys, it's like a secondary. Like
Yeah.
if you can't make it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
So-
I guess. Go to the Grammys. Wait, was it discount tickets?
Nah, you have to go. It's right by LA.
you
It's
pay?
right by Staples, huh?
You pay for
my
that?
girlfriend paid for it. Yeah.
Like money?
Yeah, I saw Michael Jackson's fucking suit.
That's from Thriller.
That's Thriller.
Oh, that's okay.
That's fucking Thriller.
Worth it. That is worth
Let's
It's
see.
not real.
it. I was about to say.
It's made it out of fruit roll-ups.
Well,
Is there any Jerry curl juice on it?
no, it was quite perfect. Actually. It was
Okay.
quite pristine.
That
No,
would've
but
been
they.
legit.
Yeah, then I would have been like, oh, that's real.
But they had a bedazzled one of his jackets.
Yeah.
And it's like, this weighs 16 pounds. I'm like, God damn.
The man.
Michael's skinny as shit.
I mean, yeah, he was
Wearing
the
16-pound jackets.
skinny man, and yeah, I mean, hey, performance is pain, right?
Well, here. So look what else they had. They had Biggie's jacket.
That is not big.
No, it's big. It's big as
Yeah,
fuck.
okay, I was like-
It's big as no.
The
It
picture
was
doesn't
wide
it doesn't
for
look
me.
Big. Okay.
Oh no. That's just the perception of it.
So it
Like,
just kind of shows the scale of big.
well, there's Tupac. Oh, wait, hold on. There's
God
Tupac's
damn.
white shirt, and there's the shoulder length. So that's
Holy
Tupac's white
fuck.
suit. Let's
big
see.
size difference. in that shit.
Eminem's. This
Hey,
looks like
okay.
a job for me. There's his Kangle, and also what's his name's Raiders hat or Compton
Oh, is that
hat.
Eazy-E?
Eazy-E's hat.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh yeah, this was all in the hip hop. That's the only one I took pictures
is
of.
dope, yeah.
Humpty Hump's posters, a Grammy. There's his clock right there. There's a Flavor Flav's
Fuck.
clock. Oh yeah, all of a sudden you're thinking it's Mr.
Hey,
Cool
yeah, because
shit.
it just didn't sound fun.
Who is this?
was-
Cool Herc. Look at this jacket. This jacket's cool as fuck.
That is dope.
This is all just like 90s, 80s jackets.
I was actually going to ask you, we'll talk off air about when we can do it, but I really want to film a music episode soon, just with like the two things that happened over the last weekend that were really funny.
What?
Well, one of them is Eminem dropped a
I
song.
saw that.
Oh,
And
old
people-
man raps. Is that what that's called?
It's not great.
It's not great, but people were trying to cancel him for making fun of Meg Thee Stallion getting shot and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, that's what
It
he
was
does.
just a
what he does,
shit
yeah.
fucking rap rhyme. That's all.
Yeah, it's just the beat is
If I
terrible.
ask
That's
Megan Thee Stallion, will I get
But that's
defeat?
not as bad
Yeah.
as Drake made a song where he sampled "Hey There, Delilah."
Jesus
In like
Fucking
patois Jamaican.
Christ.
Hold on, I gotta play it for you.
Yeah, that's something that can't be described. That sounds.
Hold on,
fucking awful.
no. It's the worst thing in the world.
Why did he decide to do this now?
I don't know.
Did he take my advice and just lean into
It
his
fucking
passion
like
for it?
just it resets the board now that you won't be talking about Kendrick.
Dude, no,
If
seriously.
I release
no.
a bad song myself,
Yeah.
you won't have shit to say about it.
I'll show you.
No.
I'm
So it's
worse
called,
than what you said I was. Yeah.
it's called Wagwan Delilah.
Jesus, man.
Okay, so here's the thing, Tommy. Marcos is absolutely right. This is the ultimate fucking smoke bomb of a song. Like, oh man, I got my ass beat. Hiya! And you run away. And you're like, what the fuck do you even do? What do you do in response to this? I'm gonna play it, and you're gonna think it's AI, and it's not. Gertz, I know you're out of your element here. Don't worry. You will hear the absurdity in it as
Gertz
well.
doesn't look that bad already. That's-
No, this is real.
I thought this was Darren Waller.
This is
Darren Waller. Hold on. Let me.
No,
Wait,
we
that's
don't need
real?
to do that.
Hold on, let me find the
no
let me
shit,
find the
that
real
does
one.
not sound
Let me find it
real.
on Twitter because I could have been baited, but no, it is not too far.
Apocalypse says that's it.
That was that it? I'm gonna verify on a secondary source because that's what we do here at the Mexcellence, and we'll get to our Patreon in just a moment.
Gotta look at the official. It's the exact
Drake, dude, it's bad.
Just go to
It's
The Voice.
Did
Fucking
plain white
bad.
tees need the money that bad?
No, I don't
Here it
think-
is.
Yeah, they
Okay,
did.
so here's the clip. Here's the clip. Okay.
That would make Gertz's skin crawl.
Oh yeah, but that's the song.
Oh my god. No, this what you know what this does?
Yeah, dude. That's
This
real.
makes Kendrick
That's
look
real.
bad.
The what?
For beating on someone just
Yeah, who
completely
does
out,
some shit like this?
completely out of his element.
Yeah.
Well, you know how Eminem beat MGK so bad that he went to pop punk? I think that's like...
That's kind of what is the genre? That's the question. I guess.
Drake is gonna go to Island Patois. So he became Chet Hanks.
His own. Yeah, he's gonna be his own.
one up Kendrick by kicking his own ass.
Right.
He's like
what it
Wim
seems
Blow
like.
from Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Well, no. well, first
Yeah.
Fucking
Where's
first-
that album coming? Because that's accurate.
he tried to sing on BBL Drizzy with Sexy Red.
saw that.
That sucked, and
That
that
was
didn't
terrible.
take. Everyone said that sucked. Then he pulled this shit out. Fucking Drake pretending to be some sort of island. Yeah, that's Adele. That's
Adele.
Adele
I
for when
remember
she
that.
did that. We forgave her for
It's
it.
about the same.
It's about the same.
So
Well, Adele-
basically, Kendrick made him realize, like, I can't
Didn't
keep
wanna
doing
be
this
Irish.
gangster shit. Like, I'm exposed now. Let me go try to find something else.
I don't know.
That's what it seems like.
But like, it's so bad. It's
Maybe
a bad
this- maybe
product.
this'll get me
Gertz,
Rihanna.
You always talk about bad products.
yeah,
That's a
bad
terrible
product.
It's a
product.
bad product. Like if he was like, okay, Drake is now
There's bad products in there.
Can Drake sing?
Yes,
And then
I would say
this is on
Why
the
can't he just sing then?
because he needs to
What's
appropriate.
great? Just do more passion fruit shit.
I can do it. I can do passion fruit.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like you can fit.
It slaps though.
Yeah.
It gets you in a good place, and like that was his.
Right.
This is embarrassing.
Yeah, just wave your hands. There won't be no drama.
This is embarrassing to all Canadians.
Canadians already been embarrassed. Let's be honest.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Justin Bieber.
when
We have Canadians in our chat right
we need
now.
to apologize to Justin Bieber for many things, many
Wow.
things.
I love
Also,
Canadians.
someone goes, Drake is being exposed as the modern Milli Vanilli. Fun fact:
Yeah.
I learned at the Grammy Museum, Milli Vanilli. The thing happened in the 1990s.
Yeah.
1990, like
Did they
exactly.
have the Grammys they took back?
No, but they had a video thing being like, look at these frauds taking the Grammy, and they're like, we want to accept this award, and it's like, you don't sound
So
like
they
that.
acknowledged them in the museum.
No, in the museum they said, look at Milli Vanilli accepting these awards that were returned because they were frauds. They had a
Wow,
video
that's fucked up.
tablet that
they
you
didn't
could pull
need
up.
to put them there.
That was the highlight of 1990 because that was my birth year. That's why I looked it up.
I mean, it was talked about.
Girl, you
Yeah, it was
know it's girl, you know it's. That Corey
Ooh,
taught me that.
Ooh.
That's the one thing Corey Coleman taught me was about Milli Vanilli.
Milli
That's
Vanilli- I had a Milli Vanilli cassette. It was one of the first cassettes I ever had.
Jesus Christ, Tom.
I don't care.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You got somebody
proud of
else
it.
singing. You got somebody else
proud of
singing
it.
on it.
Milli Vanilli had it right. They were ahead of their time. That's all.
So we'll figure out what the fallout is.
If Drake's doing shit like this, if Milli Vanilli was out right now, they would be thriving.
They're ahead of their time at a time that no one wants to be in.
Right.
The 90s?
Oh, my God.
90s
Well,
were great, Gertz.
Well, yes, they were.
And Milli Vanilli made the 90s.
No.
The first
MC Hammer made the 90s.
I was going to say Michael Jordan made the 90s.
Michael Jackson as well. All
yes.
the Michaels made the 90s.
It was the decade of Michael.
Jackson,
It was. It was the
Tyson,
decade of
Jordan,
Mike.
Game
That's true.
6.
Tyson,
Yeah.
Jordan, Jackson.
Fuck, I forgot about Tyson. Yeah.
Well, that was the Kanye. That was the Kanye song.
Yeah. But
Take
yeah,
your
the
pick.
three Michael.
Jackson, Tyson.
We don't talk about
Whatever.
Kanye.
We could talk about, I don't know any other Michaels other than those ones. I was going to make a joke. Don't have another Michael. Point being, this is awful, and Marcos wants to have there's got to be fallout from this. What the fuck is
If
this?
people even are paying attention anymore, it should be.
I think everyone just walked away.
It really
I think
kinda
Drake
did.
is, as the
should
youth
just-
say, cooked.
He should have just laid low and came out with Passion Fruit too.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Boogaloo. That would have been great. No,
So
but
I'm trying to find like the hockey story, but censored. It's pretty hard.
the hockey story.
Yeah.
Well, we're not talking about the hockey story at this moment. What we are talking about is why I was talking about Patreon the first time. So, as I mentioned, folks, for those of you who donate on Patreon, there's many tiers. And one of those tiers, it's pretty much everything 15 and above. You get a raffle ticket. And today is that raffle. So, the winner of the raffle gets one shirt from mexmerch.com. Look at all the shirts that we have. All of these are new designs, or a lot of them are new designs. All of them are made by me, except for like the ones that aren't. But Maggie got this shirt. Actually, I should probably open it up and see what it looks like as a printed thing.
I love that.
I don't know where I put it, but Maggie did get this shirt, and you can get one too. But you have to be a part of the Patreon by the first of the month, or by the first episode of the month. So this time around, it's the same players. So we didn't have anybody in the 15 or above tier, but we do have people in the $10 and $5 tier that have been at it. Thank you so much for your patronage. We appreciate it. As a matter of fact, the shout outs are as such. El Gran Chile. Isaiah Riley returns with another $50 donation and another episode dedicated directly for him. And we also have Timothy Lane Jr. who gets another topic of conversation. And we have our Super Mexcellence 2 Turbo, Austin Broa, Christina L. Lope, Maggie, Scene Oro, Rakeen, and Wimp Blue. And all of the people that we just mentioned are on the wheel right now. Should we spin the wheel, Tommy?
Sure.
All right, let's spin the wheel. Who's going to win the t-shirt? Let's see if Isaiah Riley spent the $50 wisely with his 3 slots. Let's see. Does Maggie win it again?
It looks that.
Is she allowed to get back-to-back t-shirts?
I say yes.
Sure.
Judges?
Sure.
Fuck it. We're doing well this month. We're going to do another one. Maggie won another shirt, but now she's eliminated, and I don't want Maggie to win twice, so we're giving away 2 shirts. Thank you for supporting us. Let's do it. It's only like $17 worth. So, wait, maybe I should have admitted that. But it looks like El Lope is going to win the shirt.
It would have landed on Maggie again. Like, how do we?
Lope. You
Maybe
win.
you need a real wheel.
No, because those are even more weighted. Marcos, we had one,
We still have it.
If
and it
anyone-
broke immediately, is
Can
what
I-
I'm saying.
Can I give someone a mission?
the
Anyone
mission?
listening here, if you could find like a small replica Price is Right wheel. If it can do the noise, I'm not even asking for the noise, but if it does the noise, that's next
Does it
level.
have to be that size?
No, small.
Oh.
A small like desktop replica.
Hold on, Des.
I don't know if they exist.
They might have them on Amazon.
Yeah, I feel like it exists. I could have sworn I've
Not Wheel
seen
of Fortune.
one
What's the
before.
one? You said Price is
Price
Right?
is Right,
Price is
yeah.
Right. Hold on, I'm going to look it up right now.
Either that or the little stick mic that Bob Barker used.
Oh, I need that stick
love
mic.
that stick
I need to be able to talk with my hand down
Yeah,
here.
I envied that stick mic and I didn't know why. I just
Actual
wanted
retail
one.
price. My hand down here, my finger up here. That's chaos.
Yeah, Sammy Gonzalez, come on down.
And then I go down there. $1.
Always $1.
Piece of shit.
The safest thing
Piece
to
of
do
shit. $1
is
voters.
is to bid $1.
Look, if any of you are out there on the Price is Right,
Is it still
and you
on?
go $1, yeah, George Clooney. I was going to
Carey.
say George Clooney.
It's Drew Carey.
It's Drew Carey. Why would I say
Hey, look,
George
I like
Clooney?
Drew Carey. He's no George Clooney.
He's lost a lot of weight.
He looks great.
He is.
And apparently does a lot of drugs.
Very depressing life.
Yeah, he was in the Marines.
Oh, was
And amongst other things,
Yeah.
his murder's involved. He's had a rough life.
Damn,
Well,
I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
$170 will get us a tabletop version of the wheel.
How much?
169.
For that?
Yes.
I will spend that. I don't know where
It's 9 inches wide, it looks like.
It looks pretty damn good.
I don't
whole ass
I
I
don't
like that. That has to make the sound, right?
I mean, I would
For
make
that
it.
price?
I would make it with my mouth.
Yeah.
I would make it with my mouth. Boop, 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 boop,
I gotta have it.
Let's see. This is on Etsy.
I gotta have it.
It's in 7 cards. 140. I found it cheaper.
Okay. That will be the dumbest thing I ever buy.
Does it work? Let's see.
have a
Hands
video of
down.
They
Yeah,
do.
is
They
it a
do. They
video?
do. But it doesn't have any sound.
Nah, it doesn't make the sound.
Well, there's no sound in the video. It could.
That was a hard stop. I don't like the way I was,
Oh, you want that edging. Oh, I cut off. There you go.
I'm still down.
$140.
It'll do until the real one comes out.
Do you have the weighted one that actually?
I'm
does
not gonna
slow
lie.
Physics?
I thought that shit was like the size of the chair over here, and I was like, I'm still in.
Oh, you thought it was child sized?
Yeah, and I will still find room for that.
Well, Tommy,
Yeah.
you'll have your chance.
All right.
Also, I gotta say one more thing. I think you saw it in the chat.
I did.
We're talking about. Thank you. While I was gone, I ended up getting your holy grail.
What?
That Daredevil figure, the one without the shell shading. I got the 3-pack for $70 from a local collector. It's in my possession.
Is that
and you
just
can't
some
have it.
California shit?
It was a Fresno thing. I spent like a
Fuck you.
bunch of money.
Why would you even tell me?
Because I want to show
have
you.
to.
I want to show you.
I don't even want to see it now.
No, you shouldn't. It's really great.
God
It's a little
damn it.
gummy. I will admit.
I don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't. It's
Fuck,
fucking
man.
sick as shit. It's fucking sick as shit. I'm sorry, Tommy.
The Matt Murdock was rough enough.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's been a bad day.
It's been a bad day. Don't worry. I'm betting there's going to be a re-release, but I had to be sure. Anyway, Tommy, I'll show you in a little bit. Anyway, folks, you guys ready for the show?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to be on the show. I'm actually not even going to be on next episode. I got a fucking convention to go to.
Convention.
All
All right, yeah, I already know.
Politics.
Yeah.
Do you see that spooky pinata that we
I
had?
did. I thought that was you.
It's Ted Cruz.
I thought that was him
Does he
too.
have a beard now?
Yeah, he's gross.
He's always
gross.
been gross.
Yeah, he's got a beard. He's
Okay.
gross, and we're gonna beat up Ted Cruz. Anyway,
Pinata.
pinata.
Yeah. God.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, the volume is a little bit louder than I thought it would be. My name is Marcos Leo. I will be the host of the Commitment to Mexcellence today. Across from me in the chicken shirt,
Oh, hi, everybody. I'm Gertz.
You repping Tumble?
I'm repping Tumble 22.
Good. It's the best chicken place around.
Fuck this up, and it'll work.
What?
that something about that.
I didn't know it was young you. That's even better. Oh, it's young Marcos too. And still old me.
I thought that was young you, Tommy.
They all look the same.
The people, what Maggie won last time.
Hello, just dropping by.
That's
Thanks,
for the real
Ricardo.
fans.
I gotta get that black square.
I kind of like it.
It's straight up a RIP shirt without the RIP.
All shirts.
Did they die in a plane crash?
Oh, he definitely died in the military.
Oh.
I'm definitely trying to find my topics
Yeah,
here
what's
for
the
today.
first?
Well, close that tab. Nobody needs to see our earnings.
Maybe they do.
We earn thousands and thousands of dollars
We don't.
over years.
They're actually. They need to pay more. Pay more money, patrons.
We're here for
Well, we don't really keep it. It goes into a sack, and then taxes takes most of the sack. And
We're Americans.
We are. That's how this goes.
So donate $500 for us to pay our tax.
Hey, living your dream costs a price.
Hey, we'll be able to pay it. I'll fix the TikTok last month.
Better hurry up.
I paid it.
Okay.
where is Kung Fu TJ? TJ is busy working, so he will not be here today,
It's in
unfortunately.
Greece this week, huh?
So this is a funny clip that was doing the circles in MMA circles.
Yeah.
The fights were pretty boring this weekend. Nothing about it. Even Sean Strickland fought. Nothing even sound clip worthy happened. The only thing that happened is there's a whole bunch of fighters from Dagestan that it's just kind of like you just can't knock them out, and they eventually will submit you. That's about the only thing.
That's fun. Straight up zombies.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
There's a guy with one eye.
Oh my God. Does he wear a patch?
He calls himself the pirate, but he does not
He
have a
should wear a
patch.
patch. That's just good marketing.
I mean, they're Dagestani. Even Khabib, he made millions of dollars, and then he went right back to Dagestan and just lives like the money is under his mattress somewhere. Like he does not
do
spend
it just to do it.
Yeah. But look, this is the guy.
Holy shit.
He's blind in one eye, and for some reason that doesn't really make a difference at all for
No,
him.
he looks dangerous regardless. If he were blind, he would still look very dangerous.
Batchy's like, oh no, sports. Yeah, bro, sorry.
Yeah.
You missed us talking about Godzilla earlier.
A lot of basketball in this one.
It's literally almost all basketball.
Yeah.
It deserves its time.
Well, it's a very interesting time for basketball. I think we're on the precipice of a lot changing.
Is it
Yeah.
though? Because I already know what we're going to talk about, and I'm not buying entirely into it.
Buying entirely into
This whole WNBA thing.
Oh, I think it's a time of change for the NBA.
I mean, both.
Specifically?
Well, for both.
Okay.
But I thought that's what Marcos was alluding to because, I mean, the WNBA is still not, being watched as much.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for saying that.
I mean,
Because
viewership is up, but it's not like...
it's a lot of stories. There's a lot of engagement with things involving the WNBA.
Yeah.
But like itself, no.
Well, yeah, more people are
It's still a
watching
no.
it, but it's...
more people, but
You know what it is? It's like... This is fucked up. But it's like... It's
We're
like,
honest here, great.
It's like someone who's paralyzed from the neck down.
oh, goddamn. That's a way to start.
Shrugging their shoulders. It's like, oh, wow. Anything else? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it's improvement, but
Man, I'm gonna say this, and it's not gonna be as bad as that. But it's not gonna be good. It's still the WNBA. Like it's still the WNBA. Nothing has changed other than the players. It's still that.
it's still not a great product.
The product needs work.
Yes,
The
it does.
product needs work. This is a
does.
step. I
Yeah.
feel this is a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
It's also something else I'm going to say about this. I don't know how deep we're getting. We're going to talk about Caitlin Clark, so this is kind of just a prelude to that.
Yeah.
But look, this is another one. This is controversial takes by me. Probably not. People, be honest with yourselves. Sex sells. And the fact that these women now are increasingly more attractive, and now they have a red carpet before the games, those things have helped, no?
You think
Let's be honest.
you think them sexualizing the players has helped?
100%.
I don't know. I don't think I agree with
Let me
that.
tell you something, Gertz.
Because I
came
haven't
from the days of Cheryl Swoops and Lisa Leslie.
I mean,
And those women, look, I think they're beautiful.
uh-huh.
The world might not, collectively, which they should.
Uh-huh.
But again, we're being honest here. They might not. It was no fashion shows. Lisa Leslie was showing up in two-piece suits,
Uh-huh.
pantsuits, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like, it was none of this, Caitlin Clark,
I mean, like-
who's a Cameron Brink type of,
But like Candace Parker's a beautiful woman.
she is.
Yeah, no one gave
No, they were very
damn
good
about
looking.
her. And she was dominant
Good.
too.
She was very good.
She was dominant. She
It was only
great.
her, though.
Okay.
You got it. It was nothing else, really.
I mean,
as far as having all of it, the whole.
there were attractive WNBA players before. I think
Not as many as now.
I think
thing.
I think to your point,
Chad is bringing up Kelsey Plum.
Kelsey Plum.
I think
Speaking of Darren Waller, his ex-wife.
I think it's an attempt now that there are more eyes on the WNBA to try to find more ways to sell it. And I think
because the eyes will not stay on us long.
I think what you're describing is more of a method, not necessarily a driver, if that makes sense. It's like them trying to be like, hey, we got more people watching us. Let's try this red carpet thing now. Maybe
That's
that
what
will
I
help.
feel.
Which, I mean, as opposed to being like, oh, this red carpet thing is really getting people to watch.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that.
Okay.
But I don't know, because I haven't even noticed that.
Yeah.
So, I mean... I've just been watching some highlights of like Caitlin Clark getting body checked.
I can't wait to talk about Caitlin Clark, honestly. But yeah, no, like
Caitlin Clark was one of those things where I haven't made my
personally, I'm
mind
a
up.
Cameron Brink fan.
The issue for me
Have
is
I watched the game? No.
that's why.
Exactly.
I haven't watched
Exactly.
the game. I do see that their numbers are up. And then I do see that people are getting T-Sherry canceled or T-Sherry, like, they're on the hot seat for other shit just for being involved in the situation. I was just kind of like, well, fuck, I guess I'm gonna try my best to walk in eggshells on this kind of thing, but I don't have a concrete opinion on anything to do with this. No, I really don't, because I don't know enough. Like I was researching this for 3 hours or 2 hours before we came on, and I was just kind of like, damn, there's a lot of question marks that I would know if I watched the WNBA.
Yeah.
But I don't watch the WNBA.
Man, you know what this feels like to me? And you're going to be like, how?
Yeah.
It feels like Fyre Fest to me, in a way, of like, oh shit, viewership's up. There are articles being written about this rookie class really more than anything.
Right, yeah.
And what do we do? Like, we have to capitalize. Yeah, we have to capitalize. What do we do? I don't know. We could probably, this is going to be huge. Like, hey, look, we're getting tons of people. You see, it's articles being written about us. First Take is talking an hour long about us. Like, I feel like they don't know what the fuck to do here.
This is like a question. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think the WNBA knows what to do.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the WNBA, this is just factual. It is a league incapable of supporting itself fiscally.
Right.
It cannot.
It can't.
Yeah, it gets a lot of money from the NBA.
I'm about to say it's at the point where like an NBA team is like, I guess we'll get a WNBA team to maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have this. Imagine let's just for this conversation say the WNBA is a person, a person who is incapable of supporting themselves. And you just give them like a big sack of money.
Yeah.
Which is what, like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese,
like
this
giving
rookie
a
class.
fucking 9-year-old.
Yes. It's like giving a child like a big stake in a business. We're giving you 30% of Google. What are you going to do with it? They don't know what to do. The people running the WNBA, I mean, because they have shown that they're incapable of running a successful league on their own.
Absolutely.
And now it sucks because
my fucking comments are gone.
People
like a team that won that many WNBA championships for whatever that's worth, like, is gone. It's weird.
More people still have watched the college games than the WNBA games. Because you know how I know that, and beyond the fact that I just know that that's true. I watched a lot of the girls' games in March Madness.
One, which is a lot for me.
I think I watched like about 7 of them.
I was digging and I did that last year. The Angel Reese thing got me.
Yeah. I watched.
It's like, I gotta see it.
I watched like 4 or 5 of Caitlin Clark's games. So maybe not that many. I think I watched 3 of Caitlin Clark's games. I have not watched any full WNBA game. So like.
And then look, it's a bad product. Yes,
it is a bad product.
These players aren't bad. Their style is what their style is.
I think the game is badly designed around the players.
I agree with that.
If that makes sense.
I agree. It needs to be changed. It needs to be emphasis on certain things. Like Steph Curry actually did help them.
Oh yeah.
Big time.
I mean, and Caitlin Clark, she is like, her game is most like Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
And and it's going to be a lot more women whose games are modeled after that. Like, you can put up points, and that's what it is. Is that always the most entertaining thing to watch? Nah.
The frustrating thing is the second you bring up like, hey, the game should be changed a little bit. Yeah. People will immediately say that's a sexist thing to say.
It's not.
To what I say, the ball's already smaller.
Yeah.
They've already.
So there you go.
They've already, made some changes.
Some things there.
So
honest to God, look.
Change up some other stuff too.
Find out what the average height of a WNBA player is. Drop the goddamn goal to that. Honest to God, it seems and I'm not trying to be like that either, but like legitimately, whatever it takes to make this shit entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, make it so they can dunk easier. Like, it's still not gonna be short. They still got to do some. It got to have some hops. But like, because they got the attitude for it. They fucking hate each other when they don't like each other. When they're competitive, they are competitive.
I'm trying to Google what the answer is. I just think it's funny because
ChatGPT.
No. Okay. Not ChatGPT. I'm just trying to.
They can fix the WNBA.
No, I'm just trying to Google what's the average height of the WNBA player. But it has such a strong bias. It's like, you mean NBA, right? Like, it tried to correct me 8 times while I'm right.
Sexist pig.
Yeah, it's the WNBA is such a weird topic because the second you criticize it, people will say, "Yeah, you sexist pig," which is weird because more men watch the WNBA than women.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
And the WNBA,
Which we won't talk about too much, but yeah,
and
that's a thing.
And the
like,
WNBA
yeah, man,
is supported primarily by the NBA, which is a men's league.
Look, and I wish more women watched it.
I do too.
Support, man. Watch it. If you did, the shit would go somewhere, and I would love it to go somewhere. I truly would.
That's why the Caitlin Clark stuff is exciting and interesting.
Yeah, it makes me happy that
6'4" is the average height of a center.
And
I don't know why it breaks it. Yeah, I don't know why it breaks it down by position.
6'4" is the average height.
6'2" is the average height of a forward. I don't know why it breaks it down by position, but it
about
does.
6. We could put the goal at like 6. You know,
What's the average height of a guard?
made for like someone who's
Let's
6.
find out.
I bet it's like 6 foot.
If it's 6 foot,
It's 6 foot flat.
6 foot
Yeah.
flat. Boom. Yeah.
Which is, I think that is Caitlin Clark's height.
Yeah. So fuck it. Drop it to a point to where it's still difficult, but these women can dunk. Drop the rules. Tell the refs, hey, let them get a little bit more physical. Fuck it. Let's go 90s NBA for them. For them specifically. Go 90s NBA.
I do think the WNBA is actually more physical than the
I
NBA.
do too. I already do too.
Yeah,
And that's
that's
the
one thing I like about
really
it.
put an emphasis on it to like,
Yeah.
that pussy shit they're doing in the NBA. Fuck that.
No.
We old school over
Yeah.
here. That shit that would sell.
I
That
wanna
would
see
sell to me.
someone do a supercut of like hard screens from the WNBA, like set to the Doom soundtrack.
Yeah, no shit. This shit hardcore. Get some screamo. Like, fuck, man. Because that's the thing. Like, I really want this to succeed. I truly do.
Yeah.
These women deserve it. They worked their whole fucking lives for this shit. Like,
Because it was fun watching a lot of these women play in college.
Yeah.
I had fun watching Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark
The whole-
just a few months ago.
look, to me, and I think it's a different time, but upgrade the method. It's Larry Bird and Magic Johnson in a way.
It's narratively it's very similar.
The NBA was in the fucking dumps before those two. It's very similar. The storylines are
Watch
very
games
similar.
live.
Yeah.
before they came in.
Yeah, no shit. Shit was on at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Like, so it's very similar to the fact that, like, you have your Magic. Is Angel Reese Magic Johnson? No, she's a little, she ain't that good. But Caitlin Clark being compared to a Larry Bird type, that's fair. And you could sell those two as that easily.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of didn't. They put more of an emphasis on Caitlin, but she has a rival. She has an actual human rival. Emphasize that shit. You should rise the rival up just equally as much as because Angel Reese will talk mad shit.
I was about to say, like,
she's
the only thing is,
charismatic enough to do it. She'll be a villain.
I haven't seen any advertising at all for the
No,
WNBA.
me either.
No.
Like, the only advertising that I've kind of seen, if you want to go that route, is Space Jam 2 has a couple WNBA players show up.
That shit shouldn't exist.
I have seen Caitlin Clark pop up in a few ads.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're trying, and
Seems with minimal effort, man.
I mean,
This is not striking while the iron is hot, Gert.
it's not. But how hot is the iron?
That's my question too.
I mean,
that was always my question. Like,
20
we talk
degrees
about
is
it.
hotter than 0.
We are talking about it right now, and every last one of us have acknowledged we have not seen the WNBA
know.
game. This is what I'm talking
I don't know what
about.
channel it's on.
This is neither do I.
I watched highlights.
We should know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, man. Like,
I've watched highlights and I've looked at some box scores.
more than what I have done.
Yeah,
I've watched a couple of highlights. I do know the number because of Pat McAfee's thing. The highest rated
Yeah.
is 330,000 people have tuned in to watch a WNBA
It's
game.
not good. Those are XFL numbers.
And I know Caitlin Clark's numbers are pretty good. Her team is trash.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible.
Well, that's another aspect of T-Sherry people being canceled, is that while Caitlin Clark is on the court getting bodied like this, like, her teammates don't help her up.
This pissed
That was
me
a
off.
flop like a motherfucker.
No, the fact that, but it was like the play was done and she did that to her anyway. That's a flagrant one. That's textbook flagrant one.
Y'all know me well. You know good and goddamn well I am for that shit. Draymond needs to coach one of these teams. Let's get a Draymond.
What
in
pissed
this
me off
bitch.
is none of her teammates were like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, rally to her. and
Yeah.
shit. No, none of that.
Like, that would make me be like, "Yo, fuck this team. I want out."
Look, let's put it back
But there's
now.
even other aspects about her teammates being her teammates and her being on different levels. Generals because she showed up late to the press conference for that game, I believe.
Caitlin Clark did?
Yeah. But she showed up late because she was signing autographs for kids.
Yeah.
Like after the game, and then was like, "Oh, nice of Caitlin to finally come out," kind of thing.
Hey, welcome to the real world, Caitlin.
No, she's done everything right. She's done everything right, which is surprising because like she's made it very clear. She's like she's never. She doesn't carry herself like, oh, I'm some savior,
Yeah.
and then like that.
She carries herself like a Larry Bird.
She carries. Yes,
I just want a ball.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I like. She's like a Katniss Everdeen. Like I'm just socially awkward. Like
I don't want to be this
I don't
hero.
want to do this.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the face of this shit.
I like that she's a trash talker, and that's the other thing.
I'm good with that.
People make her out like she's like kind of like some
This
soft,
little saintly,
vulnerable. Like no,
She's a competitor, man.
She's a shit talker like crazy, and I like that about her. I like her a lot. I mean, the discourse around her. I mean, it's a good thing. It can also be kind of annoying because some of it does come across as very petty and jealous, which I get, and it's natural. It's petty, like. If
Everyone's
you're
going to try to one up her.
if you're petty and jealous, great. Go out there and beat her on the court.
Outscore.
You should be glad that she's getting as much attention brought to the WNBA as she is.
Well, that was another thing that I saw, like, and I can't speak to it because I didn't watch it, but Shannon Sharp was talking about how people are talking shit after they play her, but her stats are just as good.
Her stats are quite good.
She's good.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be like a Wemby situation.
That's actually probably
Like
exactly what it's going to be.
Like Wemby started out good, and by the end of his rookie season, everyone's like, this guy is special.
He's next level.
His team is bad.
Absolutely next level.
His team is bad, but holy
His
hell.
coach is not great anymore. Let's be honest. He's
This
not great.
kid is good. And I think that's going to happen with her, where she came in and everyone's like, she's damn good, especially for a rookie. And as it goes on, she's going to get better and better.
You know what the WNBA needs, and I think will help? They need a lot.
They need a lot.
That wish list is long.
Yeah.
But what would really, truly, honest to God, help, she's your face, whether you want it or
Yes,
not.
she is.
She's it. And you're going to have to throw ducats at her, get her sponsorships, whatever you have to do. You need to establish to her you are it. Her team needs to be the best team in the WNBA.
Well, that's not
Buy it. No, that's what I'm saying.
That's not going to happen, yeah.
I don't know who's in charge of that shit,
Yeah, it's a
but they need
badly
to
run
do
team.
whatever the fuck they. It's kind of a Bengals situation. Not quite that, but like
is the
you have
Midwest.
something better. Like you have a star that can get you to there. Nobody else can.
Unfortunately, the Bengals have the benefit of being in the NFL.
Right.
And that's a very well-run league.
It is.
The
but
WNBA is not.
It's not even close because no one cares.
Yeah.
And my thing is, her team needs to be a dynasty, and she needs to be the reason they are. Because then she'd be the star. It'd be like, hey, I don't need to watch any other WNBA game. If I watch one this year, it's got to be, of course, Caitlin Clark.
She could be the player that takes them to their only championship. A la LeBron in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Like if it was something like that. And
She's got to be a hero.
Yes,
She's
yeah.
got to be a fucking hero.
Yeah.
And already you see it's the stories. Like if we watch a game, it's because we probably saw a story of like, oh, it's a game with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, or Caitlin Clark and Cameron Brink.
Yeah.
And they've been talking shit on Twitter together. Some shit like that to where we tune in. And when it gets to that point where she's a LeBron of the WNBA, then it's who's going to try to knock her off of that perch. You want to see then it'll become a Floyd Mayweather Jr. situation where like, I'm getting so fucking tired of seeing fucking Caitlin Clark. I would love to see her get beat by someone. And then another star be like, I'll beat her. And that's how you make sports happen.
I mean, even the NFL wasn't popular at one point. Like everything has to start somewhere.
Everything has to start somewhere, and that's kind of what this. It feels like the start.
Yeah.
It feels like they finally earned a way to start.
Yeah.
Because they've just been around, and it's like no one cares about this, but this feels like the start of something if they play it right, which we don't trust that they can.
I don't trust the people running the WNBA to do that.
No, when I start hearing about firings and new hirings, then I'll be like, okay, maybe. But like right now, they don't know what the fuck they got, and they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. I mean, also, the other thing is their schedule sucks, the team she's on.
Well, this is the fastest I've heard of, like, you got drafted, now you're playing two
Yeah.
teams.
Yeah. She
No, this is your
played
team.
Go.
Go.
Just played in the championship at the college level.
I don't know these chicks' names.
Yeah.
All right.
Go out there. And their team has played more games, I think, than anyone else at this point, which I think that was part of the WNBA strategy was to, hey, get her out there early.
You are, work mule. You will be everywhere.
I do like I mean, this happened with LeBron when he was a rookie too, where people were like, "Oh, fuck this kid." Like,
Oh, absolutely.
It happened with Jordan too. I wasn't alive when Jordan was a rookie.
Happened a little bit with Wemby.
Yeah. Yes, it did. There are points when I remember watching the Spurs. I'm like, yo, why aren't they giving Wemby the ball more? And it felt like, oh, he like, fuck him. It did not feel like they recognized what they had. I have a little bit more sympathy for Caitlin Clark than I would, and I'll say it, for most male athletes, because do you know what her annual salary is her rookie year?
No. Quick question.
66,
is
70.
Brock Purdy making more money than...
Yes.
Fuck. That's not great.
Her annual salary, her first year, is $76,000.
Are you kidding me?
I am not. Her 4-year rookie contract, I think, is roughly $300,000. So her first season, she's making $76,000.
But is this like wrestling where she has to pay for her own plane tickets and stuff like that?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what is covered.
Because in the WWE, like the minimum salary you can make right now is $300.
Yeah.
Which sounds like a lot until you take into account 5 international dates that include Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And they have to fly in 3 or 4 times a week.
Yeah.
Like they end up with less. The average wrestler has less spending money than we do. Is how it ends up working.
And
Yeah.
fuck, I mean, that's not
$6,000.
I mean, look.
She has.
Calamity is bringing up the Nike sponsorship.
That's like what
She has a $20 million Nike contract, but I don't know how long that is.
or how it stretches out.
Or how
yeah.
it stretches out. I do know that, her rookie season, the WNBA is paying her $76,000.
That's
Apocalypse is
job.
saying the
Yeah.
WWA does not have chartered flights.
Yeah.
Fuck. Like you can't get a deal with any.
With like a Frontier.
Yeah, Spirit.
Yeah.
Spirit needs advertising.
I mean,
Let's do some crossover or something, man.
my
Fuck.
point being, she's putting up with a lot of ire.
Yeah.
For
For 70 grand? You think I'll do that shit? I
$76,000.
would walk away, Gert. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Makes me give her a lot of kudos. The best way I can put it.
Yeah, I have holder respect now after that.
Like when people shit on her, I'm kind of like, she's pretty great. She's handling everything really well.
Yeah,
And she's a very good player.
and her getting fired up and a little, a little perturbed. Like,
Yeah.
that's fine. People had things to say about that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, she's making. Well, now it makes sense. She's making 70 grand. Be mad as fuck too.
Yeah. Fuck this shit.
I'm not speaking if I'm not making at least 6 figures.
I'm not talking to the media for
No.
$76,000.
Not worth it.
Outside your fucking mind. I did think someone mentioned Matt Barnes. I completely agree with what Matt Barnes said. It was after that flagrant one where he called out her teammates and her coach, being like, "What the fuck y'all doing?
Yeah.
Like she is your star."
Nobody raised an eyebrow.
Yeah, he was like, when I was on an
That
NBA
says a lot.
team playing with all stars, because
Yeah.
Matt Barnes wasn't. He was like,
No, he wasn't. He was a goo.
Yeah,
Matt Barnes was a
he
goo.
understood. In his words, protect the asset.
Yeah.
And Caitlin Clark.
Protecting Steph with everything I got.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark is the asset.
She's the asset.
She's the only
She's
reason.
putting food in mouths. So.
Yeah, yes. She's the only reason anyone gives a damn about your team at all.
Yeah.
You protect her. Period.
And that's only for her team.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
not for any
Oh, no, it's not for her
opposing
opponents.
team.
No.
Yeah, no, they're coming at her. And that's
Exactly.
exactly what they should be doing. That's
100%.
specific. Because I've heard some people other teams should don't bite the hand that feed you type of shit. And I'm like, no, fuck that.
No.
Someone
they just coming
edited
her hard.
Matt Barnes thing into a whole ass thing, but I'd never seen this foul
Yeah.
where she goes
Damn.
up. This one,
Yeah. Man, she's getting
Right.
beat up.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
that's a fucking close
What do you
line.
want to bet she's getting a Disney movie in like 20 years?
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, the chat brought it up. I don't know how to feel about this, just because I personally don't like when the refs are overly involved. But they say the refs are letting this happen a little too much, kind of deal.
See, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
I would love them to just let shit like this happen, but for that one, quarterback rules. We need quarterback rules for her. To where it's no, her
Well,
Cameron
they
Brink,
did change
Angel
the rule
Reese, we
for
need
her. I know
quarterback
that.
rules.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? They could throw bows all over the place over here, but any type of physical activity happened to this star right here, we need to,
Like, there's a difference between a hard screen and a clothesline. You know what I mean? Like, use some
No, they're
common
doing
sense.
just blatant shit.
Yeah. And when it's like a dead ball and you're knocking her to the ground, it's like, what the no.
Come on, man.
What the fuck are you doing? No Draymond Green shit, Tommy. no river dancing kicks to the nuts.
Not to the stars.
No stomping on chests.
Not to
No
the
fucking
stars,
getting people in headlocks. No Mortal Kombat moves.
I would like it.
No.
It would help.
No.
You can't say it wouldn't.
Draymond's a
hurt.
clown.
Oh, yeah. But he's a clown's entertaining.
I can't stand Draymond, dude.
I know. You want him to retire. I hope he gets one more year.
I want
a fuck it year with Draymond.
I would want him to see him actually like step up to a player that like, would actually punch him in the face. But
Like
he would
Jimmy
never.
Butler?
Yeah, he would never do that.
No, he would never do that.
Draymond's a fucking
He would not
coward.
do that to Jimmy.
No.
He fucks with Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, exactly.
Frenchman. Like, that's what he does.
Yeah,
and that's entertaining,
He picks on
Europeans.
He wouldn't do it to Jokic
He doesn't.
either.
No, he wouldn't.
Because remember when one of the Morris twins did to Jokic?
Yeah.
Jokic literally ended the man's career.
He did.
He shoulder checked him in the back, gave him whiplash, and he was never the same. It's
No
like,
one fucks with Jokic.
no.
There's no point.
Jokic will.
There are plenty of other Europeans to fuck with.
Is a 7-foot tall man from a war-torn country. He is not soft.
Hey, look.
Just because he's white and has a goofy voice does not make him a wuss.
You can do that to Shingun. Shingun will let you do that to him. But you don't do that to the Joker. No, it's a place for Draymond Green is what I'm saying, Gert.
God.
You mean to tell me if you're falling asleep watching a Warriors game and Draymond does some off-the-wall shit, you're not going to wake up?
I'll be mad.
You're going to wake up, though.
No, I'll be mad.
Emotion will be riled.
I'll be like, why is that motherfucker still in the league? And then I'll go back to bed.
That's why he gets paid. At this point, that's all the reason he gets paid. I watch Warriors games, man, just because I don't know what he's going. He's a loose cannon.
You watch Warriors games
He
for
could choke someone
Draymond,
out.
not
He could,
Steph?
not even.
Are you serious? Oh my god!
No, I'm dead serious. Because I'm just waiting on him just to do. I'm waiting on him to pull just like a Dave Chappelle die-along situation where someone just does something, he just chokes him outright. I'm waiting on that.
You're too close, man.
Yeah. Yes, and he's losing his mind, and we're watching it in real time. So
they're
that's fine.
They're trying to turn him into a pundit on Inside the NBA.
That's not going to work.
I hate it. Every time he's
that's another-
there.
The most he could
That's
do is
another
like
topic.
a Cam Newton type of podcast situation.
Well, he's trying
which
to
I
do
still
that.
might watch.
He's trying to do that. No, what he's Patrick Beverly with the benefit of playing with a Steph Curry. That's what he is. That's all he is.
Oh, where's Pat at? He's retired already?
No, I don't know where he is. What's the last
That
time?
is the number.
He was on the Bucks.
He was my favorite Rocket for a while. And James Harden was on the team. He was my favorite. He was actually a lot of
Pat
Rockets
Bev?
fans. Pat Bev was a lot of Rockets
Oh, my
fans'
God.
favorite Rocket player. Because that motherfucker would kill for that.
He's on the Bucks.
Yeah,
Really?
that's what I said. Yeah. He was on the Bucks. He'll be on another team next year.
He was a goon that could actually contribute after a while. Then he just became a straight up goon.
No, he's a journeyman now.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's been a
just getting
journeyman for a
He's
while.
got to be like 40, right? He's got to be close. He's old.
35.
35. Okay.
Ron Artest and Rasheed were better players than Draymond.
Yeah, Rasheed Wallace was definitely.
His birthday is.
We saw what happened when
He's,
Draymond was
his
by
birthday is around
himself.
ours.
Yeah,
Tommy.
no, Draymond is a role player.
Yeah,
a glorified role
I actually
player.
think he has the
Mr.
same
Triple
birthday as TJ, July 12th.
Hey, they have the same temperament.
Pat Bev, yeah, he threw a basketball at a fan.
He did. He
like
did.
twice.
It's fine.
And he could have like severely injured somebody.
You're too close, man.
Like Giannis got up and apologized.
Giannis is a bitch. That's why. Giannis is a bitch. He's one of my least favorite players. I like aggression. I'm sorry. The NFL has fucked me up to the point where I just like aggression. They ain't even aggressive anymore.
You know, there's
Giannis
more
is
aggressive sports out there, right?
Hockey's too much.
Also, Giannis is an aggressive player.
Yeah, he's soft as bait.
No,
shit.
he has to be aggressive to score because he can't shoot.
He can't shoot for shit.
So he
But
gets
no.
all his points by
No,
charging.
I don't need anyone to charge to pull a James Harden and then apologize afterwards. That's him. He doesn't want to do that.
What?
Just drive and then just.
Oh, Giannis?
Yeah.
No, he won't apologize for knocking someone down when he has the basketball. He'll apologize to a fan when Pat Bev acts like a goddamn buffoon.
No, anytime he showed emotion, he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh.
Yeah, like he does that chivalrous shit, and I ain't for that. I don't like it. He doesn't deserve a Disney movie. Fuck him. He's one of my least favorite. He's Superman to me. In a way, though, like, yeah, you're good, whatever, but like, you suck. Like, you have no aggression. It's no shark mentality. It's no Kobe and you the fuck ever. That's my gauge. Kobe is my gauge. Kobe and Jordan are my gauge. If you don't have that in you, you don't have my respect.
Well, Broha
that's why LeBron does not have my respect.
Broha is defending Pat Bev because the lady called him the N-word, and then that's why.
No, he's right. He's right. He's right. Whatever he says, whatever the reasoning, yes.
I didn't hear that.
I've never heard that.
That was not in the report that I read.
Pat Bev wouldn't.
Has there been a more recent report?
Yeah.
He explained on. Oh, Pat Bev explained. Fuck off. Are you serious?
Let the man explain.
No. Pat Bev has a history of being a dirty fucking player.
One of the dirtiest.
I'm not going to take him at his word. I need to hear more sources than just Pat Bev.
Let me tell you something. I take accusations like that seriously. Even I'm like, I don't know. But to me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter.
Imagine this. Look at the Bucks bench. Is Pat Bev the only black man on that bench? Come on, man. Seriously?
Pat Bev has never needed a reason.
Yeah.
If you are unfamiliar with Patrick Beverly, he's never needed a reason. Take it from someone who watched him for years. Love that dude, man. Fuck. I miss him.
I need to hear that from another source other than Pat Bev to believe it.
I need witnesses.
Yes.
Cool.
So I understand that you said hockey was too much for you.
I mean, I tell you what, I don't like professional hockey. I do still like the
EHL?
D-League hockey, like the one we see over at Cedar Park Center.
Yeah.
HEB Center, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I like that shit because they will fight.
Well,
like, it's a whole thing.
I will say that up to Sunday, it was actually pretty. Like we filmed one of the podcast episodes here, and then we went to Twin Peaks because that's where JJ wanted to go. Mm-hmm. And then Elijah was like, "Sweet."
Did he do well at Twin Peaks?
Yeah. Oh wait, like get a girl's number? No.
Elijah, he knows he's gonna get old, and all that. Those glamour muscles are gonna go away, right? He does realize this, yes.
But yeah, Broha is bringing up what I was about to say. So, on one hand, this will be another transition in the city of Dallas and their sports teams.
Yeah,
the Stars ended their whole run that day. They lost, but they were tied 2-2 with the Dallas Stars and the Edmonton Oilers. Mm-hmm. And then this woman in the stands took it upon herself to just flash the audience.
What, titties?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
That's fine.
And then the Oilers rallied back, and so
that was her choice. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there you go. She's a fan.
I'm just saying, maybe that would convince you to see more fucking hockey games.
No, to me, no. Look, listen to me. To me, hockey reminds me of how I feel about Furiosa. I respect it. I don't like it.
Oh, the new movie?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
It's a movie.
I'm aware.
But no, hockey's that. Hockey to me is one of the purest sports there is.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yes, that shit would fly in the 90s. It'd get a cheer throughout the whole stadium.
It did get a cheer throughout the whole stadium.
Because that's what hockey is still. Hockey is familiar in a way to where it's like, yes, titties, fights. That's fine within the confines of this controlled area. Once you leave, be civil again. But when you're here, it's raucous, man.
That's
it's fucking
true.
raucous.
Yeah.
And I love it. I want to get into hockey so bad.
Have you been to a hockey game live?
Yes, I went to not the Dallas Stars, the one that was in
Texas Stars.
Texas
Yeah.
Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to one of those. And that shit was fun.
Yeah,
it was genuinely
they are
fucking
fun.
Yeah.
I've been to a few Pittsburgh Penguins games, and you're right. It is kind of like a time capsule in a way because it feels like it's the sport that has progressed the least.
Yes,
and I mean that in a kind of
And they
good
keep
way.
trying
in
to
a
change.
totally good way.
I was about to say they keep trying to change the most. Really, outside of baseball, I guess baseball has changed the
Baseball's
most.
trying and failing.
I mean, it's still really physical. Like players check the shit out of each other.
It looks painful.
Yeah, and when you're there and they get smacked up
Next
against
to
that
football,
wall,
yeah, that's
it's like
the most contact sport there is.
It's like a thunderclap going off. It's really cool.
Yeah. And the vibes of those games, man, because you feel so contained.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, it's ice, it's cold, like it's a whole like thing that's different
why
than
they
any
wear
other
sweaters.
sports event. Yeah, like it's not like any other sports event. It was so bizarre.
Yeah,
because like you walk in and it feels different, and it's just like, and then they actually produce entertaining things with the fights and titties sometimes, and just you can say whatever you want.
Yeah,
like it's. Dude, like I've been to many Texans games and it's civil and it's fun and we'll, shoot the shit. It ain't like that though. It ain't like no, fuck that motherfucker and his mom. yeah, hell yeah. It's like, God, am I at a Raiders game? What the fuck is going on? But yeah, I love hockey. I'm gonna try to get into hockey. I would love to support more hockey.
Sorry, I'm trying to find a picture.
There are black players in hockey. Which I didn't find out till 3 years ago, Gert.
There's black players.
God, I did not know that.
One of the stars from the Stars is one of the stars from the Stars is Korean.
Okay.
And there's a Hispanic guy that he came from actually Anchorage, Alaska, and played for the Stars for a little bit.
It's diverse as fuck, and I never knew that. It is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Not super diverse.
Super diverse. More than baseball.
Is it
that
getting? Is it getting more diverse? Hockey?
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I'm seeing more black players. Like it's becoming a thing.
That'll help hockey. Diversity always helps. That's the thing.
The thing, I feel like they missed the window, Gertz. I feel like they missed the Mighty Ducks window. You knew everybody, every 90s kid in the world was like black, white, otherwise. Yeah. If Kenan Thompson can do it, I can do it. So it was like, dude, I'm telling you, hockey, when Mighty Ducks came out, I had I got street hockey together in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And we were doing that shit with rollerblades and balls. And just like, we didn't have a net, we made one. Like, it was a thing that it was so fun. And then it just kind of fell off. And I'm just like, but I still have that love and respect for hockey.
Well, I did see a TikTok once that was talking about how if you were a fan of hockey in the 90s, the NHL in the 90s missed their chance. Like, they literally totally building off the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
They had a whole team. They made a team. Like, people think I'm like just saying something. No, they made a fucking NHL team because the Mighty Ducks was so popular. Mm-hmm. Like, that chick introduced hockey to masses of kids. And got like hockey leagues started, all kinds of shit. And
they were a popular video game away from being like on the NBA level, probably.
Yes, they really true. Like they had a window where they could have took over the world, and they didn't. Like it was new hockey teams popping up all over the place in that time.
Yeah,
and they just could not capitalize on it. Cautionary tale, WNBA.
I remember our family we were more into it in the '90s because of Mario Lemieux and the Penguins. Yeah. So
I was a Penguin. I had a Stardust Penguins back in the day. I was really into it back in the day.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely felt like the NHL kind of they missed the boat.
They really did.
Yeah.
It is also it's weird that it's a sport that you can play for a lot longer compared to
That is weird.
That's true.
Because it's so physical.
Yeah. And
you get to wear a lot of pads.
You do.
And
I mean, it still beats the shit out of you. Like this was the picture.
And people move fast.
I hope you don't love skates.
Your teeth. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, that's actually what one of the things I was going to bring up. Like I get in and out of hockey all the time.
Yeah.
Even right now that I was watching the Stars, I was like, I know they're going to lose at some point. Like they just don't have whatever it takes to win a championship. Because everyone was really hyped because the Stars beat the champions from last year and the champions from the year before. And then they were like, Edmonton Oilers should be a cakewalk, and then we'll see what happens at the thing. And I'm like, they're going to fuck up somewhere. Yeah. And that's where they fucked up. But I remember one of the first times I got into it, like a dude from Russia called Alex Ovechkin, and I was like, oh, he looks like kind of like Dirk, kind of. Yeah. Uh-huh. And then I was like, I wonder if he's still playing today. And he is.
Oh my God. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ.
Our face looked like his face there. We were just like, huh?
Well, how old is he?
Well, he started in 2005. I don't know.
Oh, I graduated in 04.
He's 67.
My 20th anniversary. Oh my God. So is he like the Tom Brady of hockey? Or are there more like
Mario Lemieux is probably actually close to the Tom Brady.
Is he still playing?
Yeah. No, he's not playing.
Mario played for a long time.
He's only 38.
Oh, he's a bad 38. He's a bad 38, man.
He's only 4 years older than me.
Was he president?
Yeah.
Shit.
He'll age
during wartime?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, and
let's hurry up with this cabinet meeting. I got a game.
You gotta get on ice.
But I remember Alex Ovechkin looking like an emo singer back in the day, and then I look at him now.
Jesus, it's like a father of five and about to be a granddad. Jesus Christ, man. How? I don't know how that's possible.
Well, Ricardo's bringing up he retired from the NHL and he's still playing in Europe. That's what they do, man. They just keep going down the D leagues.
They ain't getting paid NFL money.
Broha's obviously Ovechkin fan, but what's the other? That happens in soccer too, man. You start up in Europe if you're really good, and at some point you're just
Come to the U.S.
come to the MLS.
It's a paycheck.
But what was I gonna say? As one star rose, another one fell this weekend. This is a quick boxing thing, but I have to fill in the gaps because there's not too much sports meat right now.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
I do love boxing. It's not been great lately. It's no stars, which hurts.
Well, they were
and then
trying.
you got this fucking guy who lost. I assume we're talking about.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder was
Jesus,
being like
man.
marketed as the new Mike Tyson in a way. I think he had at one point he had 97% KO percentage.
Oh yeah.
Very entertaining in his prime.
Didn't have a lot of fundamentals down.
No. That's why. Look, say what you will about Mike Tyson. The man had his fundamentals.
Yeah,
He's a boxer, first and foremost. He's just a dude who, like, it's turned to a street fight. All right, I'm good. Yeah, he would knock you the fuck out. So, like, he had that part, but he didn't have the fundamentals. He really didn't have fundamentals.
No. They were always like, you'd be a lot better if you just.
And also, I don't know if you look. I'll do reality TV. I'm sure no one else here does. He was on Traitors, which is an addiction for me and my
What
girl.
the fuck?
It's all it is just like reality stars and random celebrities all competing in like a murder mystery type game. And he was in there, and he was gone like the 4th episode because he was too sensitive. He could not like deceive. Well, the whole point of the game was to lie, cheat, deceive. He couldn't do any of those. He cried a lot.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And like he's a very sensitive guy.
I mean, the meme.
Yeah.
To this day, he's on the verge of tears in the meme.
Yeah, like he that's him. Like he
Yeah.
wears his heart on his sleeve type of guy, which he's a very likable guy. As a boxer, I thought he had retired when he was on Traders. I'm like, good. I even told my girl, I'm like, this man should not be boxing ever again.
After Tyson Fury beat the shit out of him twice.
After that, no, it was legit after Tyson Fury. I'm like, it was twice. It's over. I don't
Yeah.
want to see this ever again. That was one of the last fights.
Well,
I
he
saw.
talked about on one of the last fights. I don't remember if it was Tyson Fury or if there's a fight between Tyson Fury and this fight.
Yeah.
But he was just kind of like, I don't have it in me anymore. Like
Yeah.
I started smoking ayahuasca and I'm just too
Yeah.
at
Oh,
peace.
no.
Chill.
Pulling Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rod. Look, he's what Aaron Rodgers wishes he was. Like he's in that level
Knocked
of
out?
zen. He should not be. It had to be money because he shouldn't be boxing, man. He's at a point to where he needs to like buy a fucking cow sanctuary in Wyoming and just chill and just talk to them all day
Talk to the cows.
about his feelings, about everything.
Well,
He's a good guy, man. I just want this dude to just be at peace because that's what he
Well,
needs to be.
you talking to me about traders, that's an inside scoop that I've never heard of. That it's like, yeah, bro, he doesn't like to lie or do anything.
Yeah. Oh, it's eye-opening. It's like if you watch it, you're like, this dude was a championship fighter? Because he doesn't have that vibe in any way.
Well, Chat's also bringing up he doesn't jog or do laps either.
No.
So
Oh, then yeah.
No, he doesn't want to be a fighter. It's really hard to see, especially I thought he was retired. So seeing that, I saw that article earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why is he doing this,
That
man?
sounds like you're right about the money thing.
I think it's a money thing because this dude's heart is not in. He's a pacifist, man. He does not want to fight anymore. He said just as much on the show of like,
Yeah.
I just want like peace. Like lying to someone is too much for me.
Yeah.
Like, and it like broke him. I think he quit the show.
Yeah.
I don't think he was voted off. I think he just quit because he was just like, I can't do it. I'm like, this is a game. Everyone knows what's up, man. It's fine. And he could not. So I'm like, you actually inflicting harm on another human being at this stage. This person, I can't see that happen.
Sounds like he should do an exhibition fight with Jake Paul because it's not even really serious.
Jake Paul would win.
But no one would care, and they'd make a lot of money.
No one would care. Yeah.
I actually got in a conversation with Corey Coleman about it, with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Yeah. That was such a weird fight.
I mean, it's not going to happen now.
Well, I didn't think it was.
But also, it's like, Corey couldn't believe it. I was like, dude, I think Jake Paul would beat the shit out of Tyson. And he's like,
Yeah.
are you serious? And I was like, Mike Tyson's almost 60 years old.
Almost 60. Say what you will about Jake Paul. He trained.
And he's 25 or
He's
something.
20. That alone helps him.
He's in very good shape, and he's in his mid-20s. Like,
Look, man, do I want to see Mike Tyson ever? Like, would I ever disrespect Mike Tyson in a way where he would fight me?
No,
Fuck
No way.
That's your dad who will beat the shit out of you.
Right.
That's what he is now.
Mike Tyson could beat the shit out of 99.9% of civilians.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That knockout punch is still there.
Yes.
It's still very much there.
But people who box, who are in their
Fighting and boxing are different
yes,
things. Yeah.
people who box and who are like in their like physical prime, like no, he can't fight.
Train daily.
Yeah, if he could still
Who
fight
has a
those,
team.
guess what? If he could still fight those guys, he'd be doing that.
Still, he be champion right now.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, no, he retired for a reason.
Prime Mike Tyson would kill him.
Oh, it would be like a 30, not even 30, it'd be like a 13-second fucking fight.
Yeah, it would,
easy.
It would
It wouldn't be a thing.
It would be 7 punches at most.
If he's lucky.
Yes.
If he's fucking lucky,
At most.
This is old Mike Tyson mysteries, Mike Tyson, bro. Like, what are we doing here? Like, this was a gimmick from jump, which I am disappointed in Jake Paul for.
Yeah.
Which is like, dude, if you really, it seemed at a point he was taking it seriously.
Not with this.
This is, when I saw this, I'm like, well, you're not.
Yeah.
It was a whole documentary on Netflix about this fucking kid. And it sold me. I'm like, yeah, man, he's going to get a fight. He's going to do it the right way.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, man, he's still just a influencer.
Yeah.
And it's sad. Because boxing needs the attention he gets, boxing needs.
If he
took it the right way, it's like, you could save this sport.
He could at least help a lot.
I don't think he believes in himself.
Or he's
whatever
like,
his last fight was, he lost.
oh, did he?
He did. I saw the documentary.
Well, he lost one of the first fights, I thought, right off
Oh,
the
yeah,
bat.
no, but then he went on a little tear.
Yeah.
But he was fighting MMA fighters, but at least they were, like, still athletic.
Yeah. I think he beat, like, Anderson Silva.
Yeah. Which
Woodard.
was like, it's still, and if he catches you, you're done. And then he fought someone who was a actual legitimate, like competition, I guess. And he lost.
Yeah.
And
And it
that
was
just-
someone who was probably like in their prime, right?
Yeah. And they weren't even highly ranked or anything,
Yeah.
but they were like, this is a real fight.
This is a competent.
This is a competent
boxer.
equal boxing match, and he could not hang.
Yeah.
And so I think that sent him in a place where, like, yeah, it's not going to happen for me. So
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, where you at? Fuck, it's sad, man. Dude, I grew up with boxing, so that's sad shit to me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess sadly, the only thing I have to play for you right now is the KO.
See, that's someone who's just like,
Yeah. That's sad.
yeah, that's hard to watch, man.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. He really is.
And I think it was a novelty fight to a degree. Like, that guy is a legitimate fighter, but, like, him fighting a dude from China, not the same.
You right, Calamity.
It's not the same.
It ain't even close. No. Yeah, it ain't even close, man. He's hurting boxing more than he's helping it. Put it that way.
I did find a clip real quick of one of the. There's like 5 dudes, and they're all in different weight classes, and they all get the belt, and they all talk kind of boring. So there's not a lot, but the way they fight is just kind of like, I'm going to grab a hold of you at some point.
Yeah.
That left hand will help. Good entry by Makhachev, and he's able to drag Poirier down at least partially.
All right, look at him control that foot. Oh, Poirier did a good job of finishing. Switching his legs.
This is one of the craziest moves I've ever seen. It doesn't even have a name. And guillotine.
See, and UFC's falling off too, in my opinion.
Well, UFC is wrestling without a storyline, so they can't have
Why they go from one to the other?
Yeah, it's like they can't have a winner win long enough to, like, all right,
Not
we have
anymore.
a new Conor McGregor.
Not anymore. You are right. That is bad. You need it's the equivalent of a dynasty in a sport. Like, you need those things.
Well, the problem
if
is
John
that
Jones could stay fucking clean.
Yeah,
Like, he's the best there ever was. And
he's been
probably
back for
ever
3
will
years and
be.
hasn't fought.
I've never seen he's the Michael Jordan of MMA.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I mean, no one will argue with that.
No.
Imagine if Mike was on coke. That's John Jones. To where, like, dude, you are the legend. You are it.
Yeah.
You have your Michael Jordan of MMA, but he can't stay fucking clean or stop doing dumb shit.
I thought Michael Jordan on coke was Michael Jordan on the golf course.
I do not ever want to see Michael Jordan on cocaine. If there's one person in the world I don't want to see on cocaine, it's Michael Jordan.
I bet he does it now. I doubt
I would if I was him.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I know. I'm almost certain he didn't do it while he played.
No, he wouldn't even look at it.
No.
It was around.
Yeah.
But,
Chicago?
Yeah, he just, man was disciplined.
Well, UFC will kind of look at someone sometimes and be like, "You got it, bro. Like you are our future star. Like, look at you, dude. You're big. You got all the muscles and everything.
You speak well.
Yeah, you're funny."
Yeah.
And then you fight and you lose. So it's just kind of like...
Scrap that. Let's move on to the next. Yeah. Oh, you had a dude who loved anime. You were getting there. If he could have just won a few more.
So Izzy's problem is that he was kind of weird in general.
He's very weird.
And then it got too weird to a point where even it's like, yeah, bro, we like anime,
We can't
but
sell this.
But we don't like touching our dogs as much as you do, kind of thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
God, man. Yeah, like, what happened to the Chuck Liddells?
Well, Chuck Liddell's also fucking weird.
He had a mohawk.
Yeah.
He had a mohawk, Marcos, and he didn't have to say a word because he had a mohawk. And that was enough to, like these guys don't have, like, personalities anymore.
It is a sport that appeals to
Ryan Garcia is
weird.
the only fighter that I, can think of.
I mean, yeah, it's a sport that appeals to the weird, right? I mean,
That's true.
you're beating the shit out of each other. You have to
The most primitive of sports you can have.
You have to be
yeah.
wired a type of way
Oh,
to make that sport your
absolutely.
passion.
I mean, but it is kind of one of those things. Like we just heard fucking Tommy cry for violence. Like it will deliver that. It's just
It
a matter
does.
of. It's very hard.
Crazy ass UFC fights
Yeah.
are very entertaining. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not trying to disparage the sport.
No.
Keep fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying that, like, yeah, for people to like the kind of people that are like, this is my sport. I like the athletes themselves. It's like you got to be a certain kind of crazy to do that.
I find them similar to NASCAR fans. You know what I mean? Something's off about them. They're not normal sports fans.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull up the clip fast enough. But the most every time someone says like they're all weirdos and things like that, the only thing is this guy isn't a great fighter.
He's not
very
weird enough.
Yeah,
Weird, man.
he's very mid tier, and it's Wonderboy Thompson.
Okay.
And
Great
he-
name.
Yeah, he comes out with Tenacious D in his last fight.
Good start.
Yep.
Always
Like him
comes out
already.
to Wonderboy.
And then he gets his ass kicked.
Well, he's an old school karate practitioner, and then like he just shows up, and like when he's not fighting in the UFC, he's teaching kids karate. Like that's the most well-rounded you're gonna get.
Too boring though.
Cormier was also pretty clean cut.
Who's PR for the UFC? Because they are failing.
TKO.
Make characters. You have blank slates. Make characters. Like you're gonna wear this. You wear this clock. You know, play.
Well,
No,
it's
you don't
funny-
need to know why. Just walk down the thing with the clock
Yeah.
and just do this crazy thing, and that's
this-
all you need to do.
The same company that owns UFC owns WWE, so they could
that's
probably
right.
learn from each other
They
to a degree.
really should absolutely learn from each other. Because goddamn, man, you're missing out here. You have to make your own characters after a while. Look at the NFL. They make their own storylines. It's storylines around. and they
Yeah,
just
but
heighten
I mean, the NFL does have an evil empire and the Chiefs
them.
kind
Oh,
of thing.
There you go. But dynasties, the importance of dynasties. The
Yeah.
Patriots, we hated their fucking guts. That's the importance of dynasties. Those Patriots Super Bowls did not lack ratings, right? That's what I'm saying,
They
man.
did at the end.
But we just got tired of it.
Right, yeah.
Like it run its course
I
where it's
think-
like, all right, I'm done with
I think
this.
it was like the
And guess what? The
Rams-
Chiefs will have 2 years of that at most.
I think the Rams Patriots like Super Bowl is like the lowest rated. Super
Oh, that was the worst. Look, I remember
Final
that
score was
Super
like
Bowl.
7-3 or
Yeah.
something like that.
It really
awful.
was. Like, you're
Yeah.
not bullshitting. It really was.
Yeah.
It was, easily. If someone says, what's the worst Super Bowl you've ever seen? Patriots, Chiefs.
Or Patriots,
Rams. I'm
Rams.
sorry, Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rams, Patriots is the worst.
I think one of the Broncos
Without
Super
question.
Bowls is one of the worst ones I've seen.
Was
Was
it the
it
Seahawks?
Carolina?
Seahawks Broncos.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Seahawks,
the Broncos have this
Well, they
thing.
have bad ones in general. Like, when they played the Panthers in one, like, it was like,
Well, outside
all right.
of that,
Yeah. It was like,
Broncos normally
I
get
stopped watching that one after halftime.
But they won that one.
They did. No, but it was just like it was a blowout. So it was just
Yeah.
like
the Broncos
Cameron
normally
was
get
crying.
blown out. Like
Yeah.
they've lost
Yeah.
most of their Super Bowls.
They've
by,
lost
like,
most, or they've blown out whoever
Yeah.
they've played to
No,
win the championship.
The Seahawks Broncos one. I was
flawed,
I think I was
yeah.
in grad school when that one was on because I remember being at a party with a bunch of people there, and I was like, "This is one of the worst,
It was terrible.
but most entertaining games I've ever seen."
Yeah.
It was like I knew I was watching something historic.
Yeah. It was like a team that never played football before.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm in the Super Bowl now.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like.
It was like when I saw the movie Cats in theaters.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
This is historically awful.
Bad, yeah.
Like
It was so bad it was kind of entertaining.
Yeah, I'm not going to see something this terrible, maybe ever again.
That's right. They stopped wearing orange jerseys in the Super Bowl. 10 to 42, 10 to 55, and then the Seahawks won it.
Seahawks beat the shit out of them. It was bad from the opening snap.
It was really bad.
I think Peyton fumbled the opening snap that
Yeah.
game.
He did.
Yep.
He did, yeah. He got you one.
Yeah,
Got you one.
Well, he didn't. Von Miller did.
He was competent enough to finish the game.
He didn't lose you one.
That's it. And plus, yeah, Cam Newton was a baby, so that helps also.
Cam Newton didn't dive on the ball.
You remember when he just was on the ground just riling because he was so upset? You remember that? It was so embarrassing.
I don't remember
It was embarrassing as fuck. He was so upset.
I need to find that.
Nothing was working. Oh yeah, definitely look that one
That
up.
was
You would
his
appreciate
MVP year,
it.
wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, oh.
It was.
Oh.
It did not add up in the Super Bowl.
No.
Well, quick NFL question. Who's going to be the worst team last year? I saw that asked on Twitter.
It seems to be a debate
Yeah.
of who the worst team will be. Carolina, people say, but no,
Panthers
I see a lot of Denver. Speaking of Denver, I don't know why. Their roster's not good. Their roster's fucking
they
terrible.
still have to pay Russell.
Giant. That's right.
Oh my God, that's right. Yeah.
Thanks,
Oh
Denver.
no.
Yeah, Giants is a good answer.
Giants is a great answer. And look, say what you will about Carolina, I feel like they improved their roster the best they could.
Yeah.
Enough to get them out of the last. I would say that maybe the second or third to last spot.
Arizona, nah.
No. Arizona, I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. makes them.
Yeah.
They won't be.
Way
I
better.
don't think they'll be that great, but they're not going to be the worst.
No, they ain't damn sure ain't gonna be the worst. Yeah.
Maybe the Raiders.
No, I think
the Raiders will be mid again.
that defense is gonna be good. The defense will get them through a lot.
They have a coach that they like now.
That's true.
Which
I forgot
is a
about
lot
that.
for them.
I forgot
They
about
never
that.
had that.
I need to look at more NFL updates. I've been in basketball mode the
Oh
past
man,
few
no,
weeks.
hey, Gertz, that's all I do.
Yeah.
There's no off season for me when it comes to football.
You say the Raiders? Two of the best young tight ends in the league, and Devontae Adams.
Who's your quarterback again?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Garner Minshew.
O'Connell.
You like
It'll be-
Aiden O'Connell
I do
was
like
number
Minshew.
two.
I do like
Number two
Minshew.
Behind, what's
second year of Aiden
what's his
O'Connell.
fuck?
Who?
Their
Mitch?
quarterback? CJ Stroud?
That's
O'Connell was
that is a
number-
bloated
Hey.
stat. Sorry.
Two behind CJ Stroud.
He is technically.
Oh.
Technically, in one stat, he is.
Oh, the Browns are up.
I hope the Browns.
The Browns.
Sean Watson alive?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's still the quarterback.
Barely,
He's
but
still
he is
alive
still alive.
and still very expensive.
And still an asshole, apparently. Yeah, still doing just, still very unself-aware.
I mean, the Bengals.
That's the team I want to fall so badly.
The Browns.
Oh, man.
The Bengals are going to be terrible. Oh no,
Bengals ain't going to be good.
the Titans are going to be awful.
Hell yeah.
The Titans are going to be really bad.
I think the
Actually,
Titans
you know
are
what?
gonna be really bad.
Look, man, I don't even like saying this, Gertz. Fuck you for making me say this. I don't think they'll be as bad as people think.
The
You
Titans.
believe it? You believe in the Mayo quarterback?
They don't have Vrabes anymore.
They ain't got
No,
Braves.
and they don't got Braves.
They don't have a good coach anymore.
This guy's highly touted. Do I believe in him? Fuck no. But like, does he scare me? In no way. You know who scares me? Shane Steichen is the only coach in that division that frightens the fuck out
He's
of
the
me.
Colts coach, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the most underrated part of that team is him. This motherfucker can make anyone work.
I mean,
My whole thing is Anthony
Hot
Richardson
take:
just
the Bills. Ooh,
what?
oh, they're gonna be.
Ooh,
They're gonna be fine.
they'll be okay. They're not gonna fall.
Their
they're gonna-
division's bad.
They're not totally gonna fall off a cliff.
The Bills,
That's a
the
competitive-
Dolphins are getting better. The
Dolphins,
will be good for most of the season.
the Patriots literally have to try to be worse.
Patriots will be bad.
Patriots are bad.
They'll do better, but they will
The
still be
Jets
bad.
are gonna be bad,
That's the one.
That's the Jets.
That's
The Jets are
one,
bad,
though,
yeah.
Gertz. That's
and the
the one.
Dolphins are not gonna be. They're not gonna
They're
be
gonna
that
do
good.
the exact same thing they've done the last 2 years.
That's
they're
enough,
gonna look
though.
great, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, why did we believe in the
I
Dolphins?"
don't think they're gonna be even as good as they were last
Jets
year.
are the question.
Really?
I do not.
They
I believe-
drafted
I
a
believe
really
they'll
good
take a
running back
step
this
back.
year.
A-Chan's great. A-Chan will get them. decent shit if he can stay healthy.
I'm still not sold on Tua yet.
No, you shouldn't be.
No.
It's not good.
No, I'm still not sold on Tua.
He
not
got no
good.
concussions
He's
last
competent.
year.
I know.
The concussion clock stayed at 0.
It did.
Because of judo.
Be like water. Have you ever heard of water getting a concussion?
Let me tell you something. Here's my look. It does it though, Gert, and neither did he. Neither did he. It was smart on his part.
His brain is like water after.
One more, it will be.
Yeah, after
It's all a little bit.
concussions.
But no, like Tua is
Sloshing
the
around.
best, worst quarterback I've ever seen.
He's very mid.
He's not even. He is when he's competent. He might be one of the most competent quarterbacks.
He's mid.
If he gets rattled or shaken in any way, that shit's gone.
If it is under 45 degrees, he loses.
Rattles. That's what I'm saying.
When-
that goes by temperature.
Yeah.
That goes by defensive pressure. That goes by any litany of things that will make him
The
uncomfortable.
only thing that would make me buy into the Dolphins more is global warming.
They can't play in the cold.
No,
Like, at all.
When is the Super Bowl played? February?
Oh, yeah. Oh, they'll never make it.
Yeah.
They won't.
How is it cold in February? Yes.
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
I mean, would you ever put them as a Super Bowl team?
No.
I think they need to move to Anchorage for one season and then just
If I was doing, if I'm doing mini camp,
Yeah.
we going to Alaska.
Yeah.
We training in Alaska, homie. We in the AFC East.
Yeah, I think-
like we're gonna play cold team. Man, come on now. We gotta,
The Bills are gonna win their division again.
Ricardo's asking, will the Cowboys win 10 games next year?
No.
No.
Fuck no.
No.
Not even close.
I don't think-
I think this is gonna be one of the worst years they've ever had.
I think it'll-
but it's not gonna be bad enough to get a high draft pick.
I see them being when you say not even close, I see them being like an 8-win team, 8 or
7
9.
8.
7
I
or
give
8,
them 7 8. Yeah.
I could see them winning 9.
It's
Because
Look,
their division's bad.
as the equivalent of, look, they are the poster children.
I think
for
the Eagles
mediocrity.
had an off year, but the roster's
They'll
still
rally.
there.
They'll
Yeah.
rally around.
They
Yeah,
get 2 games against the Giants.
they had a cycle.
That's it.
They own Washington.
It was a
I
psychological.
think Washington is
lapse.
actually going to own the Cowboys next year.
You think?
They
I
stole
do
their
too.
coach.
What? I do
What's their
too.
divisional record against one another?
Oh, no, the Cowboys haven't lost to the Washington.
Yeah,
no,
it's like we
right.
own the Bengals.
Look, no,
Even
look.
though the Bengals have been better than the Steelers
Traditionally,
beat
you
the
know,
shit
same
out of the
as us with
Bengals every.
Titans when they went on that fucking
Yeah.
streak. Is like, all right, but like typically it's either Colts or us that
Yeah.
go on
They'll
those.
split with the Eagles and they're going to mollywop the Giants. And
I think that
I think Washington's going to be.
I think
better.
Washington is gonna be
They
a
are
lot
going to
better.
be better. How much better, I don't know, but I think it's enough to I think they'll get one against the Cowboys.
okay,
I do
so
believe
they'll
get
split with
one.
Washington.
Yeah.
They'll split with the Eagles, and I think they'll fucking sweep the Giants.
I don't think they're split with the Eagles. I think the Eagles sweep them. They're gonna get swept one of these. I feel they are gonna get swept.
I don't see
one
it.
of these. This team it's not gonna be the same.
The Cowboys.
It's not gonna be
the
the
Cowboys just seem to they have this weird.
Same. That is
edge.
a soulless team right now. More
They
than
have this
any
weird
other
edge on their divisional, in their
It
divisional.
is. It's a
rivals.
mental. It's like
Yes.
a mental edge. They really do.
They won't be-
They will sweep the Giants.
Yeah, absolutely,
Without
will.
question.
Yeah.
But I think Washington's going to give them some go. Washington, I think even if they split, I think Washington's still going to give it to them to the point where you're going to be well, these teams aren't that different
Also,
in talent.
I don't buy Dan Quinn as head coach.
He got his team to a Super Bowl, Gertz. It wasn't him that fucked that up. You know who it was?
Oh, yeah.
Who fucked that up?
It was Kyle, ankle tattoos.
I'm with you. I'm with you now. I am team Gertz when it comes to Kyle bitch ass Shanahan. That man is a detriment to a team.
He's a choker, dude.
And then the bad thing is he wins outright through the entire regular season. He'll win some playoff games, and he will fail you when you need your coach not to fail you the most.
He has the same problem as a coach that I actually really like in a different sport. He has the same problem as Tom Thibodeau.
Oh,
But I
that's
like-
pretty accurate.
I like-
Thibodeau better.
I do too, because no one calls Thibodeau a genius.
no,
and
No.
and Thibodeau doesn't have this arrogant I've changed the sport about him. No, he's an old school
that man
hard
is-
nosed
he's
basketball
like
coach.
Parcells of basketball.
Yes.
He is that old school.
But-
Him and Pop to me are like the most old school.
But
type.
both of those coaches have a reputation of running their players into the ground.
It's old school. That's the way it goes.
Not in the
And,
NFL.
Kyle takes after his dad.
Yeah.
His dad got RG3 damn near killed.
His
he
dad-
ruined his
ruined-
career.
Yes, he did.
He flat flat out ruined the man's
killed
career.
RG3's
And RG3 is not happy about that.
Nor should he be.
No, like that's what that was. That was
As
a
a
rookie of the
football
year
fan,
that
As a football fan, I'm still mad.
because we saw it. Like,
Yes.
I've never seen a more blatant like malpractice of a coach than
Yes.
RG3. To where like I watched Washington games just to watch them.
Yeah.
And it was like, why are you still doing this thing?
Yeah.
Like it was hard to watch.
I remember seeing him hop out of bounds on one leg.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was at a friend's house.
And
who was-
still continued to play.
Yeah. who was
Yeah,
a
I was
Washington
like,
fan,
fuck,
and
dude,
I was
you
like,
need to take him out.
yeah,
dude.
this is bad.
Yeah, and they never did. Like, that's just their mentality. And then they wonder why they can't win fucking championships. Kyle Shanahan specifically, you wonder why you can't win a goddamn Super Bowl? By the time your team gets there, a broken Kansas City team can beat you.
Also, they didn't know the overtime rules.
He didn't know the overtime rules. He didn't fucking know the overtime
Kyle
rules.
Shanahan did not know the overtime
Man,
rules.
look, Gertz.
Because Brock Purdy had the lead at Patrick Mahomes, walking off the field in overtime.
This is a wish. And in my mind,
Saying.
this would make logical sense, but you two let me know if it makes logical sense. If he does not, I don't even know how to put it because he goes so far. Honest to God, yeah, if he don't win a Super Bowl this year,
He should be fired.
he should be fired. It shouldn't be it should be a thing the way right now you are trying to find who the next
Yeah.
coach can be.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a flimsy firing. It should be like you thought of this last season. This man is not going to win you a Super Bowl.
I think
he's not. And it's the worst type of not winning you a
Yeah.
Super Bowl because he's going to get you far and he's not going to close the deal. He can't. He cannot.
I think I said last year if they didn't make the Super Bowl, he should be fired.
No, and look, at first I gave you shit about that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then they made the Super Bowl and they lost.
And they didn't have to.
No,
not
they-
only did they lost
should
against
have won.
that Kansas City team.
That was
the thing. that fucking team is who
That's
you
the
lost
most
against.
vulnerable. That was so frustrating, and I don't want.
That was a mediocre team.
I
Gertz.
don't want to take anything away from that Kansas City team.
Yeah.
I will
They-
take everything away from
They
them.
played their butts
Fuck them.
off. They played their butts off. I agree that was your chance to beat Kansas City.
That was it.
They're not.
They weren't going to get any easier. Than
They're
that.
going to be better next year.
They have another cheetah down.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're going to be better next year.
And
Or
he
this
doesn't.
yeah, that
and
was.
He doesn't beat his kids.
That was
Oh,
like
he don't have a record yet. That's the thing.
that.
Not yet. He's still in KC.
The Niners and the
The
Ravens.
new Raiders.
The Niners and the Ravens fucked that up. Like it's like you guys missed your shot because now like I'm going to pick Kansas City to win the Super Bowl for like the
You
next
have to.
3
You
years.
don't want to. You don't want to. But
when
you
I was
have
in
don't
to.
want to.
Philadelphia, I
Yeah.
almost bet on it because
Yeah.
even the odds of picking the favorite to win the Super Bowl that early
I
in the
think Philly
season.
could have closed that if they were, they weren't not in a mental place.
No.
last
I think
season.
the problem
if
is-
they were. I think they could have closed that.
Philly had a really tight knit organization, and then they lost their offensive and defensive
Lost Shane
coordinator.
Steichen.
Yeah. Yeah.
and
That
that kind
dude
of
is fucking dangerous.
And they should have fired Sirianni last year.
Oh, they should have. I
After
agree.
last year, they should have as soon as Mike Vrabel became available, they should have fired Sirianni.
No, Sirianni's on a hot
Vrabel.
seat. To me, he's on the most hot seat
Oh, he
of
is.
any coach.
Because
if
the
they
Eagle-
don't do, if they
that'll-
fuck
that'll
up,
be
I think
the-
he could get fired mid-season. If that shit that happened last season happens again,
Yeah.
I have no doubt, and they will hire Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel will get hired before the end of
I agree with
next
that.
year. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's that safety net that's hanging out for a team that's like, oh, we can just fire a coach.
We
get
talked
Vrabel.
about that this
yeah,
past
we
weekend,
talked about that
where
when
it's
we were
like,
floating.
It's like Vrabel's going to get hired mid-season.
Oh, absolutely.
By somebody.
Yeah.
But I agree that Sirianni's on the hot seat. It never occurred to me, but you might be right that he could get fired in the middle of the
I can
season.
see that.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
the
could
Eagles-
totally see. Eagles do that. Eagles don't fuck around.
Is it Howie Roseman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll fire
Yeah.
a coach quick. He did it to fucking Doug
Doug
P.
Peterson.
Yeah.
What, 2 years after he won a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
like they don't fucking care. They are about keeping it moving, and they know what they have. They're like, it's a window to all of this shit.
And it works.
Yeah. Hell, my team, I feel nervous. I'm like, oh, it's a window to this. If they have, like, they are in a window now, but like they might not do it.
Well-
and it's only like 2 years for them to actually do it.
I remember when the Rams won. The Rams are the only people
Yeah.
that broke the mold.
They totally broke the mold.
But there's only 2 wins to win the Super Bowl.
That was straight up that was the mercenary way to win a Super Bowl.
Well, the
was.
one was
We're going in debt for this.
Yeah.
You get a quarterback that gets really hot.
Yeah.
And that quarterback is hot, but he's on his freshman contract, so you're allowed to get pieces from everywhere
Yep.
else kind of thing.
Been like
Yeah.
crazy.
The other is at some point you've won over the quarterback so much that he's an established talent, but he's taking hometown deals like Pat Mahomes and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was it. outside of the Rams, who are just kind of like, no, we're just gonna burn
draft
everything that we can down.
Cap space. Who we got? Let's pay him. Let's get it in, and it
It's
worked.
like we need to win because we're in the shit for the next 2 years.
but
Yeah.
And it worked.
Of course, they knew if they won, it ain't gonna be no repeat.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be a dynasty from this. We won a one-off, and now we have to start from scratch again.
So Rakeem brings up Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is an example of you just missed your window. I'm sorry.
I don't think he ever had a window. Trevor Lawrence is not what they have.
I don't know how much was on him and how much on he hasn't had a good coach the entire time.
I watched
He's
Trevor
not a
Lawrence
bad
from the
coach.
I have watched. No, he's not. He's a coach that, to me, he's a great bridge coach.
Yes.
He would be a fantastic bridge coach that's established to set up something for another coach to take all the way. I think he's great for that. Trevor Lawrence is not Andrew Luck. He never was. It's just it's a thing no one wants to admit that they just got it that wrong.
But Andrew Luck didn't win the Colts with anything either.
He could have had he stayed healthy. It's no doubt Andrew Luck could have won a Super Bowl had he stayed healthy and they built that team right. But, I mean, they had a terrible GM. But luckily. But, yeah, no, like with Trevor Lawrence is not that. Trevor Lawrence, and I say it, but I really do mean it. He does not love football.
Yeah.
He really doesn't, man. This is his job. This is all he knows, and this is what he's going to do. To me, he's going to be like Derek Carr. I give him a Derek Carr, slightly better. And you know that hurts me to say, but slightly better. He will be a slightly better Derek Carr.
He's more talented.
He's always going to keep them in the middle.
Who was the? I'm blanking on his name. I think he was the quarterback for the Bears, who was like really talented but kind of had a shitty attitude.
Jay Cutler?
Yes.
Smoking Jay Cutler.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see Trevor Lawrence like that.
One of the best arms still to this day that I've ever fucking seen was
Trevor
Jay
Lawrence
Cutler.
more like that.
I see. You know what? I'll switch that. Yeah. I'll give you. Yeah, I think that's actually perfect. Because Derek Carr's trash. Jay Cutler, like a dude who has the tools.
Well, Derek Carr cares. I think Derek Carr
too much. I mean, he does. I mean, not too much. He can't care too much. He cares. He just ain't got the skill. He doesn't have the skill. For
right.
It.
I mean,
get away from Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler fans, man.
Yeah.
Jay Cutler, man, he had his fan base.
Yeah.
Like Jay Cutler was good.
Jay Cutler.
He reminds me a lot of Matt Stafford. He had like a Matt Stafford thing. Where
Is
like
it too late to call Trevor? I wouldn't call Trevor a bust. Because he won a playoff game in his second year.
That's the thing. He's not a bust.
But
he's a mediocre quarterback.
I think he's a.
He might be a bust for drafting him first.
He's Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
I think
he is Jay Cutler.
I think he's a good quarterback who was overhyped, and I bought in on the overhype.
Big time overhyped.
His first year with Dougie P, when they surged and they got the playoff.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm buying Trevor Lawrence stock, and then this past year,
I never was. You remember? I never because it's just Jags are gonna jag. We do not worry about the Jaguars.
Yeah.
My favorite
like we
team
just
is the most.
that's the team. Every division kind of has similar storylines. There are Bengals or Browns? No, old school Browns. So you're like, well, they're not going to do anything. That's the team we respect the least.
no, I respect the Browns more than the Bengals.
Okay, so Bengals.
Really?
Yeah.
But Bengals were terrible.
Well, yeah,
So
the
it's like,
Bengals-
it was just like,
the Browns-
they might win a game.
The Browns have won championships, not Super Bowls, Super Bowl, but they won
Before the
championships.
Super Bowl era, yeah.
The Bengals have won literally nothing,
ever.
and they never will.
And no one ever worried about them ever winning anything for years.
No. They had one flash in the pan for one season.
I was about to say that's another example of missed their window kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and their window was what?
They had a couple good quarterbacks that could have maybe gotten them.
Yeah.
They had a cheap owner.
Yeah. How'd they get there? Oh, on the back of 3 Ryan Tannehill interceptions and a missed field goal from the Titans.
I mean,
God, they had a fucking lollipop of a trip
I mean,
to the
anytime you
Super
face
Bowl.
the Titans, that's a lollipop.
And then they had the worst Patrick Mahomes, like half of his career.
Oh no! Don't you know they're the answer to the Chiefs? Remember that?
Oh my God!
The only one to ever. Burrow's the only one to ever do it.
I've never bought that. You know that.
I know you
The
hate them so
Bungles
much.
are.
Yeah, but they build up people to be the antithesis to the Chiefs all the time, and it just doesn't work out.
It doesn't work.
They still bring up
That's
Buffalo.
why, I don't want people
They
to be
try
like,
to out-chief the chief and
Everybody
stop
keeps
doing
doing
that
it.
shit. Why the Ravens do
No,
that?
I'm hearing this shit, which I need this narrative to stop. The Texans, they hadn't played this Texans team.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, man, don't do that shit because my team lost against the Jets last year. I don't need that. I don't need pressure on them. I need them to just. They are best when they are comfortable. They ain't afraid of anybody when they're in that mode. Let them do that because I don't need. It'd be nice if they were though.
Are the Steelers about to lose their TJ Watt window?
Yep.
No.
What do you mean no?
They got 2 years left.
Isn't he 30?
They got 2 years left. Yeah, I think they got 2 years left. It's closing.
With Justin Fields and Russell Wilson.
It's closing because everyone always says T.J. Watt can't stay healthy. You know why he can't stay healthy? Because the defense always has to go on the field goddamn much.
You have a Kenny Pickett.
Yeah,
what do you expect?
Yeah, so I'm hoping both Russ and Justin Fields are better than fucking Kenny Pickett. So if we're giving the opponent the ball fewer times over the course of the game, T.J. Watt doesn't have to take the field as much because it's a damn shame. T.J. Watt has yet to win a playoff game.
Guess who he is? Really?
He's never won a playoff game.
Kidding?
They haven't won in a while, bro.
Steelers haven't won a playoff game in 8 years.
Fuck, I didn't know that part. I was about to say,
He had one playoff game against the Chiefs, and he played really well, but they still lost.
J.J. Watt?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
This dude.
He's a better J.J. Watt.
Look, it's going to come to a point where you're like, TJ, if you have to go somewhere else to win a championship, you yourself deserve that.
Yeah.
That's the way we went with JJ. Like, you go wherever you need to because you deserve it. This team they're not built for you. Like,
no,
that man gives his all.
He won us like 5 games last year.
Yes.
He won half of our games last year.
No, when he was gone, I'm like, oh, they're going to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's just, he's it.
He is our most valuable player by
Absolutely.
far.
Not even close.
It's, I mean, as long as like, we just need to not give the opponent the ball. We can't have so many 3-and-outs.
You know what I hate is Kenny Pickett's entitlement, as if because he was picked in the first round.
Yeah,
he's a 4th-round quarterback at best.
And because he went to Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
he bothers me so much.
I mean, it was that.
Well, he's not even in Pittsburgh anymore.
No, he's in Philly. Yeah.
Hope he's third string.
Have fun, bitch.
He deserves to be third.
What's that Tomlin quote? We want volunteers, not hostages. And as soon as Kenny
bitch ass out.
All right, fine, man. We were okay.
You suck.
We were okay with keeping you as a backup.
You remember all the people were putting out stats of how bad he was last year.
Yeah.
Like, oh, C.J. Stroud has more touchdowns than Kenny Pickett in 2 games. It's week 7. Like shit like that to where it's just like, man, I wanted them to I hate Mason Rudolph. I would have been fine with them just swapping out.
Mason looked all right when he came in. He lit up the Bengals
like a 35-year-old Matt Schaub, which is a competent backup. You don't want him in.
No. He looked better than Kenny, though.
He did. No, he looked like a good backup, like a solid backup. He
looked better than Kenny.
Which is what he is. And Kenny Pickett's just an fucking embarrassment. He needs to go to UFL. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
He needs to go to the UFL.
Yeah.
He probably sucked there.
Can we switch to
Trash
the
ass.
Celtics talk real quick? Because I got to go.
Fuck Anthony Richardson.
Okay. Real
quick before we switch to the final subject, how many games we giving Anthony Richardson? Over under 4.
Over. They invested in the online.
He said he's not changing his game. He went out on a limb to say, I am not changing.
Is he
any
putting
part
on
of my
muscle
game."
mass?
He has muscle mass. All he is muscle mass.
He might be learning judo.
I'll go.
I highly recommend that.
I'll go over Fork. I mean, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's 5. I mean,
You give him 5.
or 4.5. Doesn't even have to finish the 5th game.
He doesn't finish many. I give him 5. That's fair. I'll say one more than he had last season. I'll give him 5.
I'll go over 4.
That dumb motherfucker. God damn. Oh my God, I love the fact that he's a Colts quarterback.
We got one quick subject before we get into the championships discussion, but I don't feel like the championship will get long. This might actually be longer. Inside the NBA is officially coming to an end.
When did they actually announce that? Who quoted that?
What happened?
Who said that?
So because TNT is not renewing, the NBA is basically going to NBC.
And Amazon. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, so next season will be the last season of Inside the NBA.
So no more TNT?
No, it won't be on TNT anymore.
It's probably good, best. At this point.
It sucks because TNT's...
I don't know anyone who has TNT.
Well,
I sling TNT.
Okay.
I don't have an article that says that they announced it, but Shaq is saying he wants to, what his thoughts are. Charles Barkley wants to reboot it as a different show somewhere else.
I heard that.
It needs to be.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I don't watch the games. I just watch what they say about the game.
Well, I feel like Inside the NBA is probably the most successful sports show outside of ESPN.
Not an NFL equivalent to that.
Yeah,
it's the best one by far.
Yeah.
And the only thing that keeps it from like just going somewhere else is Ernie, because Ernie he's all about Turner, because Turner did well for his family and everything. So I don't blame him.
That's personal.
Yeah, I don't blame him for that at all. So I do not think Ernie Johnson is going to leave TNT.
No, he won't.
So, because he also does baseball for them too, I
Yeah.
think, which is a real shame. Now, it would be awesome
That sucks.
if they were able to do something just like independent on the side, because that sounded like that's what Charles Barkley was talking about. I know Charles Barkley talked about his own contract with TNT, where if he had made sure to have in his contract, if TNT loses the rights to the NBA, that he's a free agent essentially. He can go wherever he wants. So it's a bummer. I mean, hopefully next season, since it will be their last one, will be a good one, because they had some good highlights this year with Chuck talking shit about Galveston. One of my all-time favorite clips now.
I was about to say, I'll miss Chuck talking shit about San Antonio for the most part.
Any Texas thing, he always brought it, man.
Yeah.
That group, though, just the chemistry was just.
Yeah.
I've not seen chemistry like that on any sports show.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Well, the last subject that we got.
Mavs and 6.
Oh, really?
I got Mavs and 6.
What happened? You hate Luca with every fiber of your being.
I don't hate Luka.
You despise Luca.
Luka
I
annoys
sit
me.
here and defend Luca you called him fat. You
was.
body shamed him.
He was fat.
And I'm like, yeah, he is.
You're like, you're
But you
not
know
wrong.
what? He's balling. He still can ball. Listen, if you can ball, you can go to every buffet you want.
Oh no, the
Zion.
The Mavs don't think so. Did you see that clip of them taking the beer out of Luka?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Nah,
Your
your
job's not
asset.
done yet.
Yeah.
And you got a reputation for being flabby.
Fucking love Luca, man. He's one of my favorites.
I'll give Luka this. I don't like it when he bitches at refs, because I think that comes across as being a crybaby.
It beats flopping
I do. He also flops
a little bit.
I do like it when he talks shit to the opponent.
Yeah,
which he does.
he does.
And I like him talking shit to fans.
Yes.
I like that about him.
I do hate Kyrie very much.
Yeah.
And
Is that 'cause he's a-
what's
is that
one
'cause
part
he's
of the
a
story
flat-
I don't like?
Is that because he's a flat earther?
Everything.
He's a
about
flat earther.
Anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic.
He's probably racist. Probably racist if I just had to guess.
He's had a little bit of a redemption arc this series, which has been interesting to see. Because, man, I do love watching him play basketball.
They heard him speak.
Yeah, and anytime they talk to him, he's keeping it
Short
basketball.
and sweet. Basketball. That's
Yeah,
it.
he's not talking about weird flat Earth and anti-Semitic propaganda.
That's all you can ask for
So, but
from Uncle Drew. That's all you can ask for.
Because like when I watch, it's nice because I love watching him play. He's so fun to watch.
He's still good.
Play.
He's still good.
But man, I don't buy the Celtics team.
No,
I do not buy
the
the
fact they
Celtics
made
team.
it this far to me.
They've had an easy
I'm
path.
like, yeah, man.
The Mavs have had a much harder path.
That is a team that's floated around for the past few years. That I'm like, your window really did close like 2 years ago, and you're
Bro,
just
I don't
here.
understand. The Mavs did the thing that we said can't be done in the NFL: be medium,
Mid as fuck.
and then win a couple playoff games and be out every year, and then
Let's say they're more like the New York Giants. I know I'm sorry about the NFL references, but they're like they kind of skated their way this far, but when it was time to turn it on, they turned it on. And plus, their competition had issues.
Yeah. And the Mavs have been very, very good since the trade deadline.
Yeah.
This people did see it coming. I didn't see it coming. I had them beating the Clippers. I thought the Thunder would put up more of a fight. I thought that Thunder series was going to go 7 games.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people, I bought Timberwolves stock after they beat the Nuggets.
I
can't.
I bought Timberwolves stock after watching Ant-Man. I was like, damn, that dude is
Ant's
fun
legit.
to watch.
Ant's
great.
legit.
Yeah.
Cat is a goof.
Cat's trash.
And
Cat needs to think about retiring soon. Honest to God. Look,
and fuck you, Marcos, for saying like Pat. He was like Gertz has gotten every series wrong. No, I've literally gotten 71% of them right.
You got all of them wrong in a round.
I got all but one wrong in the second round. I got all of them right in the first. I got all but one wrong in the second, and I split in the conference finals.
you're not great with this.
No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I got.
That's what-
I've
I didn't
gotten-
believe in the Mavs.
I did not. I did not believe
did.
in the Mavs.
I did.
I've gotten 10 out of the 14 series correct.
To be fair, I didn't think I was. I'm like, I mean, I'm going for them, but like a lot of shit has to go wrong. And a
Who are
lot
you
of shit
picking?
went wrong.
Who are you picking?
For what?
The Celtics are the
Oh,
most.
Mavs.
How many?
Ooh, let's say 6.
So same as me.
Yeah, I
Mavs
say
and
6. That seems about
Yeah.
right. I don't think it'll just be an outright sweep. but
No.
I think Celtics will win one.
The Celtics are good. They're just
They're
good. But they would not be.
But
the
the East is trash.
Yeah, exactly. They would not be
East
the
is absolute trash.
They would not be the 1 seed in the West.
Oh, fuck no.
No, they would.
They would have gotten eliminated already.
They would probably be. They'd probably be like around where the Mavs ended up getting.
They would have
seeded.
gotten eliminated probably at the semis at most.
I think maybe.
Around that, it's a good team
They're
for
good.
the East, especially. But
Yeah.
man, it's almost as if it's just they remind me of the Lakers in a way.
The Lakers,
The Celtics.
Oh.
Of you're not that good, but you kind of linger in a way, and because to me that was the Lakers. A few years ago. It was
Oh,
just
last year.
Yeah, you really shouldn't be here. But
And then they got swept.
Since it was the West, it was of course they get swept right away. If it was the East, that Lakers team probably would have made it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hell,
It's similar
this
to that.
Lakers team would have done well in the East.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was just a shit year for the East, and it was just whoever comes out of this,
Yeah.
you are automatically the underdog, and I think you're gonna win. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
I
something
hate the
weird's gonna
Pacers
happen.
loss, man, because the Pacers were the ones I'm just the fact you were here. I like Indiana being.
I was rooting for the Knicks.
When they got to root for the Indiana,
I can't.
Why?
Dolan, I can't do it. I can't.
when they got to root for the
I
Indiana
look at
Fever,
ownership.
Tommy,
I like Jalen.
you got to
Brunson a
root
lot.
for the Fever now. Full circle.
No, I don't. Pacers are the only Indiana team I would ever root for.
I like Jalen Brunson a lot.
I do too.
I like Tibbs.
You're rooting against Caitlin Clark then.
Yes.
Okay.
Always.
The Pacers did get beat by their own coach. They fucked that
They
series
did.
up. They should have won game one.
Did, man. I thought that was the one I got wrong because I thought they were going to win.
You thought the Pacers were going to beat the Celtics in a
did.
series? Oh, wow.
I did.
Holy
It
shit.
was my biggest leap
What?
of faith.
Oh, my God, Tom.
It was a lot of heart in that one because I like the
Clearly.
Pacers. I like the Pacers. Ever since Malice at the Palace, I've loved the Pacers.
The Pacers are hoe cakes. So I was actually watching the Wolves playoff games with Gertz.
Yeah.
Against the Nuggets.
And I was weirded out that their new colors look like the Mavs' old colors.
Yeah.
Dude. The colors are the exact same. It's really strange. I don't know how the NBA even allowed that because they have alternates to where they don't look.
Yeah, I think whenever they were away or whenever they switched, they still wore the Mavs had uniforms that looked like that for sure.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I wonder how Mark Cuban feels. Didn't he just sell the Mavs?
He
just
did.
did.
This is his first year not being the owner.
Yeah.
And they win
Yeah.
the championship. Well, he's got one as an
Yeah,
owner,
oh,
so
yeah.
that's-
But he was always a really good owner as far as that.
He always
Oh, yeah.
was, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And let's be
people like
honest,
him.
this team is still his.
And
This
he's involved
particular
in.
team. No, I mean, but this,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean,
Luka.
after this year is when you could give credit to whoever the new owner is, but this still has Mark Cuban written on it. So I think he should definitely get a ring if they win.
I don't think that works that way.
I know it doesn't, but he should because it's still, to me, his team.
I will say, and this will be the last thing to end the podcast, that it is funny that the Rangers won the World Series.
We don't talk about that. They don't deserve to.
Because they didn't cheat.
Well,
You
yeah.
guys got caught again, by the way.
What do you mean?
The Astros got
you got caught cheating again.
No. About this at all.
Raising your octave doesn't change the facts. No.
Look, they need
Yes.
Actually, they're doing pretty bad
Let's
this
be
year,
fair.
too.
I was gonna say, let's be fair. They need to cheat. If ever there was a year they need to cheat, it's this year. No, look, I know how Houston sports go. We win 2 in a window of 5, and that's it. So I'm hoping Texans next to win 2 in that window, and then crickets, because that's how Houston sports work.
Well, how
And we are
Dallas sports
grateful for
work,
those 2 championships we get at a time.
the Rangers won the World Series.
They shouldn't have.
The Stars made it to the
did.
conference
I'm
championship.
okay with that one.
The Mavs made it to the NBA.
Really okay with that's the only Dallas team I
And the
truly like.
Dallas XFL team won the championship.
Arlington, really?
Yeah.
So the only team that
Fuck.
is kind of missing out.
All that matters. All that matters. They can win everything else. I don't like the baseball thing because Rangers fans
Yeah.
and Astros fans do not like each other, but that's whatever. No one cares about baseball. Football, they can win every goddamn championship, Gertz. As long as that fucking abject failure in Frisco is still an abject failure, which you know it will be. That's all I care about. That's all they care about. You think they wouldn't sacrifice all that shit for a Super Bowl? They absolutely would. But you ain't getting it because you suck.
We were telling TJ that they should put Luka in at quarterback for the Cowboys.
He'd be better than that. God damn. Dak frustrates me. I can see how he could frustrate a Cowboys fan, man.
Yeah.
Like
He's competent.
he is competent. He's a good leader.
Yeah.
He can't win you shit.
Put Kyrie at center.
You get bowled over like Zeke.
I was about to say, yeah.
Zeke is back too.
He's back, baby. Super Bowl window
He's
open.
back.
It'll be
God, that's embarrassing.
That's bad.
We hadn't talked about that.
well. We
That
got
offseason has been
literally,
embarrassing.
unless a lot of shit happens, episode 1 of the NFL season will be rankings, just so we can get into some deep
Off-season
dives.
rankings.
Yeah, how
Pretty
did they
much,
do during
yeah.
the off season?
Well, we know they did terrible.
They did terrible.
We can establish they did the worst of any team in the NFL.
Well, the worst is probably still the Broncos.
Yeah.
They got a Bo Nix, though.
They had
Gonna change everything, Marcos. They say he's sharp at OTAs.
The Steelers might have done the best. They might have done
They do
the
good
best.
really every offseason. They do enough.
no,
No,
but
they don't.
not stealing two.
Yeah.
That part was cool. That was
We were paying like $5 for both of those.
man. You got them at Ross.
Yeah.
You got those two at Ross, man.
Hopefully they fit.
Look, out of two, hopefully one of them
One of them should work
should do
out.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because look, if I know Arthur Smith, he's gonna be packages. Like
Yeah.
Justin Fields is not just gonna be on the sideline.
No.
If you utilize two quarterbacks and play them at their strength,
Yeah.
it's hard to prepare for.
And Justin Fields said, I'm gunning for that starting job.
yeah, it's competitive.
Which I'm cool with.
Both of them
Yeah.
are gunning. Like
I
it
want-
is no friendly
Yeah.
competition.
I want steel to sharpen steel.
and it's you would be the quarterback of the Steelers. Like that's to me, as controversial as this may sound to that guy, I think next to being a Cowboys quarterback, I think that's the most coveted quarterback spot.
Really?
I do. It's a Steelers.
I mean, they are.
That's a
cornerstone
legendary dynasty
franchise.
legacy team.
The Steelers only have, outside of a couple of bad years, they usually have Terry
It's the most
Bradshaw.
consistent- yeah.
You
One
have
of the most
somebody that's there for 10,
consistent
15
teams
years.
ever.
But
Yeah, so it's like
We were
that's
in
a
a
big
transition
deal.
phase for a few years. Didn't have to be, but
You will never be.
we were
bad
trying to
enough.
appease a rapist at quarterback, which was a
Isn't that still only 3 years ago?
It feels so much
It
longer.
feels so much longer.
Because,
yeah, you're right. It is.
because he was bad for like his last 4.
Yeah.
So like
It only got worse.
Yeah. Here's the thing, everybody, pay attention. Never ever try to appease a rapist. Just don't do it.
It doesn't work
It
out
never doesn't work
well.
out in any context.
And then when he leaves, you're just kind of left holding, holding the bag of just like, oh shit. And
Didn't they
it's
play?
like-
I forgot who they played his last playoff game. It was probably like
and it was the Chiefs.
It was the Chiefs.
It was the Chiefs.
Yeah, and he was just kind of like, we're going to go out there and do our best, guys, aka we're going to
Win a
lose.
playoff game
Yeah.
before that, like on accident.
No, not in the last 8
Oh,
years.
just that one.
Yeah.
You made it to the playoffs on accident.
Yes.
Yes.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like we shouldn't. Like no one thought you should be there.
Right. Yeah.
You guys didn't think you should be there.
No.
And it was just like
He didn't think they should be there.
I guess that you accomplished something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No. It's,
That was actually one of the-
both your gift and your curse.
I'm very
Yeah.
much I'm of the Ricky Bobby mentality when it
You ain't
comes to the
first, you're last.
Steelers.
Well, you're a Steelers fan.
Yeah, if you ain't first, you're last.
That's where you should be.
That was one of the things I was trying to remember. Like, how long ago was the Rams Super Bowl?
And
The Rams? 2 years?
like, I'm just kind of saying, like, they burned like
16
5
years
years worth of
Chiefs.
stuff for one.
it was Chiefs,
So
Rams.
before that, yeah, Rams. So yeah.
Chiefs,
So 2 years
Rams.
It feels like
Bucks.
forever
Yes.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel like a long
Yeah.
ass time ago.
It's that COVID hole.
Oh man, this was a wormhole.
I don't know if this is a hot take maybe before the end of the show. If the Steelers do not win a playoff game this year, Mike Tomlin needs to be fired.
No, I agree.
Okay, that's not that high of a take.
Yeah,
then.
no. Like it's on. Look,
I love Mike
One
Tomlin.
thing I hate more than anything is mediocrity.
Yeah.
Because it's the worst place you can be.
Yeah.
Like at least if you suck, you have assets for sucking.
Yeah.
First round picks.
Because I don't think we've given
Whatever,
Mike Tomlin a
whatnot.
contract yet.
And when you suck, you can offload players. You can like empty your cap space because what the fuck difference does it make?
Yeah.
Like you can let go of those big contracts and shit, and you like, okay, this is a rebuild, this is a reset, and once you do that, you can go forward and you see something. The Lions did it, Texans did it. That's where you want to be if you got to go there.
Yeah.
If you're a smack dab in the middle every fucking time, like the Cowboys or the Steelers, you're not getting a
Yeah.
prospect. You're gonna get some decent players, maybe, but you're not making it happen in the draft. If you don't have cap space, you ain't making it happen in free agency, and you're stuck.
Yeah.
And it's just you're gonna continuously be stuck. And no one's gonna be afraid of you. Ain't nobody afraid of the Steelers. We'll see what happens.
Well,
but
the
no-
Bengals should be, but
Bengals should be afraid of everyone. Bengals will fall off a cliff.
Steelers
Which is
country.
good.
Let's steal.
Jesus.